Hello, everyone, and welcome to the premiere of Tabletop Obscura presents Rusthenge. We got new players, and they don't know about the whole cheering thing yet.
Oh, he's
Yeah, no, we don't know
that. Yay!
I was about to say, look at this professional motherfucker. Does that count?
Whoa! You're supposed to cheer, motherfuckers! Yay!
Yeah.
Fucking cheer!
Sound bites.
You need the
I'm
button.
scared to cheer.
What you don't see is that there's a Pinkerton agent beside each one of my players, and they have a gun to their heads, and if they don't cheer and listen to everything I have to say, well, I can't be held responsible.
Twice.
Oh, and the hero points are already starting to come in.
Corcoran. God damn it.
Now, before we get started, unfortunately, due to I don't want to say medical mishap, Ish won't be here tonight due to a medical emergency. Which is unfortunate, especially for like the premiere episode, but it's okay.
But also,
she will be here
she's
next
a
week.
healer.
You'll be fine.
I keep getting critical hit, alright?
To be fair, she does.
That was just in the pre-game, it's fine.
To be fair, as we established in the pre-session, Misha does some tanking, so we've kind of got a fourth player still.
Kind of.
Make the bear the healer.
Misha's gonna take levels in cleric.
Wait, make the
Only
bear
work that way.
make the bear the front line, make the fighter the healer. There we go.
Oh.
But
I have total
otherwise,
faith.
how are we all?
Yeah, good.
Good.
Yeah, good.
We're good? We're
Ready?
doing
Is
good?
it really bad that I had to look at my character to remember what my name was again?
No, because I did the same thing earlier.
Okay, good.
Well, we will do introductions in a second. Just gotta go for my quick announcements and stuff.
Yep.
Once again, welcome everyone in chat to the premiere episode of Rusthenge. I've been looking forward to this for a very, very long time. I have been eager to have Dwarf at the table. And
Hi.
a bunch of other people as well. Hi, other people.
Hi.
Hey,
Come other people.
I'm looking at the party screen and only Mordesh has 3 hero points. Everyone else has 0.
I will have to reset that in the foundry, but that's fine. Insert spam. Oh, okay. I'll do the hydrate thing as well.
Yeah, I took them away. No hero points.
But as for actual announcements, I have Hoist the Colors on Saturday at 5:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. Gatewalkers at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Otherwise, I'm 3 entries left from finishing off the edits to my new book, which will then be getting sent out to playtest and everything else like that. So beware and, just keep an ear out, all the social media stuff. I'm great at this. Can you tell I'm a professional streamer?
Hey, I am.
Hey,
listening
dude,
with
you
bated
sound
breath.
like 95% of other streamers, myself included. So, no, I think it's part of the course, dude.
Yeah, no, what's the live stream about a little bit of scuff?
That's what makes it real.
Right. I also have a throne if you want to do any contributions to the channel. Currently, I just have the general keeping the lights on thing just for September. I'll pay for everything that goes into the channel. That's all the little Patreons that give the nice little battle maps and all the music and all the other stuff required to do all this fun stuff. Otherwise, we have another streamer in the channel.
Hi.
Do you want to do the what you're doing? Because you've
Plug
got some
yourself,
announcement
boy.
and stuff as well.
Give me 1 second. I just took a mouthful of food as you introduced me.
Sees him chewing. Your turn now.
Oh,
Perfect
okay.
timing.
Perfect.
That's going to repeat back on me swallowing something that large, but all right, let's go. Hi, I'm Dwarf Down Under. I'm just going to do the normal spiel because it's easy. I'm the resident bad video game playing Dwarven, normally DM, this day player, which is a weird experience, and I like it. This is kind of my first foray into Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Kind of. I really badly ran it at one point.
It was fine.
It was fun. I had
was
fun.
Chaotic.
It wasn't accurate at all.
It was.
But yes,
it was great.
Obscura had to deal with me attempting to run thing and then having questions about everything that I was doing. But he was also a lot of help. But yes, I normally do D&D content. I love D&D content. I've played it for years. I have actually recently just released a homebrew book, which is 60 spells called Invocations and Incantations of Auriga, which is out there on the DM's Guild. You should look at it. But
Absolutely.
yeah, I normally do D&D creation on Saturdays. And I, like Obscura, had been super, super keen for this. I've been looking forward to it. We've been trying to line up something for a good while now. So I could pick his brain. And yeah, we do have another streamer that, like Obscura said, will be joining us in future adventures, but unfortunately, medical emergencies are medical emergencies. It's obviously going to take precedence over game. So we'll see if she's able to make it late tonight, or if it's in the future. But yeah. Oh, and just as a little disclaimer, we have played these characters once. Obscura ran us through an off-stream kind of prep session.
It's like a
So we'll
session
go into
zero
that in a little bit more
session.
detail. But yes, this is basically our first foray into Pathfinder, properly. First proper foray into Pathfinder. And yeah.
All right. Well, my little stuff regarding this particular game. So, yes, I am running an official module. I am running Rusthenge, but please keep in mind, as a GM who has been doing this for as long as I have, I will be doing alterations as I see fit along the way in order to fit the table better. This means that sometimes the monsters will not have weaknesses or resistances that you may think that they do, and likewise there may be some story beats that are a little bit different. That's just a general thing I put out there because every now and again I get a message from someone being like, actually that's not how that NPC is supposed to go. And it's like, well, fuck you, that's why.
So that is the mantra
Fair
of
enough.
everybody that has been DMing for a little while. Is fuck you, I do it my way.
It's just,
Doesn't matter what game you play, you're gonna cop it.
yeah, no, absolutely.
Just
Also,
do the spiteful thing. Put
Yeah.
them against a fire elemental that's vulnerable to fire damage. But yeah, fuck your preconceptions.
how does that even work?
Because fuck you, I'm the DM, that's why.
Yeah.
That's how I taught a group of West Marchers how to fucking do it. I was just like,
God.
deal with it. You're in my world now, bitch.
Oh yeah, all of the people that were just like, wait, that's not how that works, and you're like, who's in control?
Yeah, it's just... But, like I said, it's just a general thing I like to put out there, especially when I'm running the official modules. So yeah, some things have changed, and like Dwarf mentioned, I did run a pre-campaign adventure, just a little bit of a one-shot that I threw together, and they did really well with it, and they will have a little bit extra equipment than is usual for a first-level starting party, but don't worry about it, it's fine, it's all good, don't worry about
We
it.
improved some property value through the roof, is all I'm going to say.
That is definitely one way to put it,
Hey, at least I didn't steal from the guy.
and we're very proud of you.
Already.
You did have to
character
resist the
improvement.
urge quite heavily, but that was fine.
Yes.
Oh, look. Part of these, like, those pre-game adventures is all about kind of testing the players, see what they do. Like, you put the fish hooks in front, see what bites. Not
I
above
am
that,
very
anyways.
susceptible, alright? Easily influenced.
All I gotta say is, thank God I wasn't playing a rogue.
Yeah, two of you in one party could be pretty fucking rough if you were both rogues.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't.
There would be
do that,
not
but-
leaves left on trees.
Operation Desert Storm, they used HE tank shells to put out fires on oil derelicts. Starve a fire of oxygen with a bigger fire. I have actually heard of that, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yeah, see, there's your logic. That's why it works.
Yeah, it was an oil elemental on fire. That's why it worked.
You know what I should build now, don't you? I should build an oil elemental.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I don't think they have one in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. I know they had one in 1st Edition. And it was a Mongol.
Aha! See, I'll build a D&D one, you build a Pathfinder one. It'd be great.
Make him like a sunflower oil elemental.
Oh, all natural.
Yeah, all natural. He's a bit of a sweetie pie.
Nah, black sludge. Like,
no, boring.
No, like-
Typical.
what was the fucking cartoon in Australia? The with the bilbies.
Oh, God. You're taking me
And, like,
too far
they-
back, man.
Yeah, they fought like a smog thing and tar and crap, all the pollution. Build those. Bam.
Oil hag?
See, I know they got a black powder.
Don't tell
See,
him
now
that,
you know
Jandor.
I'm gonna build that, don't you?
Jandor, why would you do that?
Now I'm
You
gonna
know who
throw it
these
at you guys.
victims? Me. Me. God damn it.
Yowies. Was it Yowies? Maybe. I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah, it
now
was.
it's like the...
Because when I tried to tell a bunch of my friends about it when I was at college, they were just like, porn? I'm like, no, old cartoon.
Definitely an old cartoon.
Yeah.
Which, though sometimes that's not really. That's a fuzzy line. But
Yeah, I know Yowies is the chocolate.
one thing I need to do, because I've had OBS open most of the day, is I need to switch to streamer mode. So I don't get notifications from Discord constantly.
You
Don't
see,
want that?
I should remember to turn mine on and off, but
His is just
No.
perpetually off.
yeah, no, mine just stays on. I just leave stream mode on. If
Go
OBS
on.
is open, stream mode's on.
Notifications are off.
Just do not disturb, I guess. Otherwise,
DJ Brute told me to say oil elemental 5 times fast, and I didn't. Gregory said that's how you summon the US military.
He's not wrong.
Well-
That's so funny.
well.
See, it's okay for me to say that because Jandor agreed. And it was at this
Alright.
moment that Obscura's like, why am I running for these guys?
Oh no, like I have said before, this is not the worst. Like even on Gatewalkers on Sunday night, we were suitably unhinged. It was fantastic, but also so terrible.
Mm-hmm.
All that said, something that I'm trying to do in the name of being more professional at this kind of thing is doing kind of like GM and player introductions. So how about we go around the table, and Dwarf, you've kind of already introduced yourself, but do you want to introduce your character as well?
Yeah. So yeah, hi, I'm Dwarf again. Go figure, the first character I played in Pathfinder is a dwarf. It's shocking,
Shock.
I know.
Shocked.
To be fair, Obscura can attest, there was some deliberation. There's a couple of cool races in this game that I
Right.
really want to play. But I am playing Druidic Beasthide. I am playing a ranger. I have a bear called Misha. She is majestic, and I will kill anything that harms her. I throw axes, and they hurt. And I'm good at chasing things. But he lives for the hunt. He's a bit raggedy looking, like he's in like hide armor, bits of fur and bone and teeth trophies on his, like kind of mingled between like his beard bindings and kind of amongst his armor and his pelts. But he definitely doesn't look like he'd fit into high society. He prefers to kind of be out in the wilderness hunting. But his favorite prey, as it is developing, apart from just anything weird, wacky, and fun to hunt, is poachers. He realized that hunting people that overhunt is fun. So he's kind of opening up to that a little bit and got this job because he was told that there would be something good to hunt during this. And yeah, that's Druidic.
All right, Jandor.
So in depth.
Very dope.
Yes.
Introduce yourself. Introduce your character.
Hi, I'm Jandor, your resident. Yes. I am playing Mordash, an orc fighter. Basic cookie cutter fighter, nothing special. Just out for adventure. Maybe make a few coin and friends along the way.
Aww.
Yeah.
Easy. Huh?
Reveling in the fact that fighter and Pathfinder is good.
There's that too.
I feel the power.
Oh,
I
wait for
have
second
played
level.
Pathfinder a little bit. I have dipped my toes in Pathfinder in Dwarf session that he ran, where I played a extremely overpowered archer, Magus,
Yeah.
and had fun. So, yeah.
Yeah, Demarcus ruined everything repeatedly, and it was funny.
Or made it better, depending on which perspective.
Saved your asses.
And Tara?
I'm Tara. I'm playing Ervetta. Definitely just a typical human. Definitely not a spider. Pretending to be human. I'm playing a rogue. I like shiny things and anything that's not shiny really too. If I see some nice magic pebbles on the ground that nobody else is looking at, but they look good to me, I'm gonna have them. Yep.
Wait, I gotta do a thing. There we go.
What's the thing? My thing is definitely not laughing when something hits Mordash and then getting critical hit immediately afterwards. That happened
You'll never see
that
anyone get
happened
hit
twice.
crit more than Tara.
But it's weird that it happened twice.
Stop
Look,
laughing
To
at
be fair, that's the third time I've seen you get hit with 2 crits in a row.
No, it was twice that it was like he got smacked. I laughed about it in character. I was like, haha, and then the thing turned around and smacked me.
It was a lot of fun.
So in character, that's canon. Yeah.
Yeah, so Tara's character is the definition of talk shit, get hit. Good to know.
Yep.
We've already got some of the character beats established. It's great.
But the party doesn't know I'm a spider. I want to establish that. Because I want to scare
okay.
Ish when it happens.
I'm kind of interested to see when it will happen.
If it happens, it may never happen. Maybe I'll just keep the secret forever.
Nah.
You know
That's
I
not
won't.
gonna happen.
You know I won't.
I know. We know.
Now, as for myself, my name is Matt, but you may call me Obscura. Obscura is probably the better name to use, honestly, because there's just so many Matts in the world. But the lovely individual you're seeing represented on the screen is Deaton. We're kind of in a shared body situation thanks to an Eldritch Pact. Otherwise, I am the GM for Tabletop Obscura. I do a lot of tabletop content and stuff like that, as previously stated. Otherwise, I think that's kind of it for introductions and things. Are we ready to get started?
Yeah.
Sure?
No, I'm not ready. Let's wait
Okay.
another 2 hours.
Yeah? So, how's everyone's dinner? Going well?
We're good.
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
Alright, let's go. As was kind of previously established, as a party or as a group, you have followed rumor and legend and some esoteric lore to the town of Osprey Cove in search of the Thunder Lord's hammer. You've found the Sky King's anvil, and the blacksmith who you've found that owned it has assured you that he will figure out some way to protect it properly, and you're kind of just hoping that he will follow through on that.
Yeah, my
ribbed him
confidence
pretty
in that
hard.
man is not at an all-time high. I'm not going to
We
lie.
ribbed him pretty hard about it.
You did.
You're like, dude, you gotta do better.
Dude. But the journey, thankfully, from there to Osprey Cove was pretty peaceful and calm. The local constabulary or the guards on your way there didn't really find anything to stop you for, so you were pretty much unhindered. Getting to Osprey Cove, it's kind of an idyllic seaside town, and you've been here for about a week at this point, investigating, trying to get to the bottom of this mystery. And as I mentioned to all of you earlier in Discord, you seem to have found a clue or a step forward on your journey. Apparently, this town had a schism in its leadership some years past, perhaps a generation or two ago. And as a part of this schism, the Goramites, or the worshippers of Gorum, the god of metal and warfare, took a bunch of their relics and established their own town further up the coast, called Iron Harbor. Now, all of you were making your preparations to leave when a storm racked the town. But, players, I have 2 questions for you. The first one,
Yes.
how did you assist with the investigation during that 1 week? And the second, how did you spend the night during the storm? Who wants to go first?
I probably went to just like investigate with kind of rumor, like find out about rumors mainly than anything else. So about like talking to other hunters, tradespeople, soldiers, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly academically inclined. He's here for the hunt, and unfortunately, hunting an object isn't what he's normally about. So I figure he just kind of roamed around, trying to like just asked around, and then when we got the kind of direction, is like, "Hey, what did you hear about Iron Harbor?"
Fair enough.
I would be in the same frame, asking people, but like knowing who to ask would be the thing. Whether it's like people of my ilk or people who would know rumors of such things that we're looking for. Or
So pretty much just talking to people, which is fine.
yeah.
Mm.
And Morosh,
I spent my time at the inn.
at the inn?
Listening. I'm not a talker. I don't
Yeah,
have
no,
talking
that's fine.
skills.
Yeah, we should probably warn the chats. Our talker is the one that's currently not here tonight.
Hey, I'm a talker.
Yeah.
You're a talker as well, yeah.
But no,
I mean-
I assume I spent a lot of time at the end just listening, trying to gather information from people just by over listening to people's conversations and stuff. Maybe striking up a conversation with another drunkard.
Yeah.
See what they know.
Well, look, as I said, Osprey Cove is kind of idyllic, and the people there are exceptionally friendly, especially to like strangers and newcomers, because it's kind of like you get the feeling they don't get visitors too often. Like this isn't a big tourist destination. Like they have an inn and stuff like that, but when it comes down to it, they don't really. There's no real reason to come here.
Well, the island's like it's only a small island, isn't it?
It is only a small
off
island.
the mainland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's not like a massive thoroughfare.
no, not really. No.
It's the place that people pass by on their way to places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as for your question, how I spent the storm,
Yep.
I kind of imagined Druid kind of got antsy during the day and probably went for a wander in the surrounding kind of countryside for like a couple of hours, and came back looking like a drowned mutt. Like all the pelts on his armor and stuff is just dripping water. Misha kind of looks like she's lost half her weight as her fur is just kind of wetting down.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
probably had a bit of a fucking debate with the innkeeper again about whether or not I can take Misha into the room.
Yeah.
Trying to walk my bear into the inn. Almost certainly for the 4th or 5th time.
My advice to you would be just tell people it's your wife that got cursed and you can't bear to be apart from her. Just say that. What man is going to look at you and go, wow, I'm going to separate and put his wife in a barn?
Me.
You don't count, you know the secret.
Look, I'm not gonna say that wouldn't work. Some weird stuff happens in Galarian. I like really. But at the same point, if you just pay the innkeeper a little bit extra, he won't so much mind about bringing your bear in. It's just it kind of has to be outside during operating hours and then you can kind of bring it in once everyone's
by a
left.
little bit
Alright.
extra, is a silver piece enough?
Yes.
Okay, I will pay the 1 silver piece I have left.
Because he's
I
more.
now have 8 copper, so that Misha can sneak inside the tavern.
Look,
Oh.
for his part, he's more concerned about damage to furniture.
She's very graceful.
Misha's a gentle giant. She,
You know what?
if,
I'm gonna spread
if
that rumor.
anything, Drudek is more likely to break shit than Misha is.
I think it's my job to spread that rumor that
Yeah.
it's actually his wife.
There you go. That's your job.
Yeah, that
Totally.
I do that, but also I probably will be trying to find like some way to make a little side money because I think most of us are broke.
Oh, look.
Well,
That's,
I have a few gold.
Don't tell me
You
that.
know-
I'll steal it from you.
I was about to say,
tell me
don't
that.
say that.
Shh, don't tell people. Secrets.
Yes. If somebody
yeah.
steals my 2 gold, I'm gonna be so sad. What will I do without my whole 2 gold?
Dude, I feel
no.
the same when I had to spend my last couple of gold. I legitimately cried. I don't see that as sarcasm. That's just the truth.
Oh, look, you will get loot, you will get gold and silver and copper.
You said she got lost in the forest.
Okay. You got lost?
Yeah.
she walked into nature and she just disappeared.
I feel like she kind of followed my character because he was just wandering off. Like, I need to keep an eye on him. But the thing is, I know how to navigate the wilderness. She doesn't. So
followed the
I think
bear.
that she was there and just left it behind.
Because that's what she was doing last time. She was like following the bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Followed the wrong band.
She was following Misha, but then Misha found her way home.
Yes. You said it was raining or snowing? Which one? It was
Ah,
raining.
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 Snowstorm.
Oh, okay.
No, rainstorm.
I was
Coastal
gonna say it was
storm.
snowing. Then maybe Misha got covered in snow, and she saw another big snow-covered thing, and it's like, "Oh, there Misha is," and it was just a giant
Went
rock.
to
mean,
give her
you
a
can get
hug,
lost
it was
in a
just a
storm, it's fairly
snow-covered
easy.
boulder.
Yeah,
It's really easy to get lost in a storm, so
yeah.
especially in like a wooded place or something.
I
So.
like the idea of her going up to a
Oh.
rock, thinking it's Misha, and trying to hug it.
I mean, isn't that how you get a glaceon?
Probably.
Kind of.
Truth.
Truth?
Man speaks truth.
But yeah, Mordosh, how did you spend the evening of the storm? Just drinking?
Yeah, just sitting, just relaxing at the end,
Yeah.
prepping for the next day's leave. Not drinking too much because we're supposed to head out in the morning. So
Well, as soon as the storm clears. And according to the locals, it should clear by morning. It's just something that happens every now and again. You get a glaceon when you throw an EV at a frozen boulder. I mean, it's pretty much what you do
Either
if I
that or it
remember.
goes splat.
If I
Depends
remember
how
right,
hard you throw it.
if I remember right, you had to walk around a specific boulder like 5 times or something.
Yep.
Anyway,
You're talking more modern Pokemon than I know. Frozen things were all just like, do you have an ice stone? Yes? Congratulations.
you did it!
It's a port town, right?
It is a port town.
Yeah, so there'll be like
Actually, what am I doing? I should probably show you.
people on port. Those type of people will be like my people. People who don't give a shit, really.
Oh, there you go. There's one thing
actually show
he
you.
has that Drudek definitely got up to in the couple of days we're here. Do people do spearfishing at all in Osprey Cove?
Oh, there's a little bit of spearfishing.
I feel like he walked along the port, like the coast at one point, saw someone spearfishing or bringing in like some speared fish. Was like, that looks like a fun way to fish because he has no idea why you would actually fish with a rod. That looks boring.
Yeah.
So he's probably been just like watching how they're being spearfishing, trying to figure out if he can do it in the future.
It validates his need to throw axes, to throw spears.
Hey, I like throwing things, okay? I like to throw things and watch the blood spurt out. So
See, this is me as a GM making a note to like have some troubadours come by at some point and put on a performance for the party and just see what happens.
depends how drunk I am whether I throw a tank in or if they're bad or if I throw an axe.
I'm genuinely
Ooh.
serious about the rumor thing. I want
Yeah.
to make that clear. For the couple of days that we're here, I establish a rumor that I'm like, to just people that are questioning the bear, like, look, don't give him a hard time. He's really like in denial at the moment. It's his wife. She got this curse, and he just like freaks out when she's not in his sight. So like, don't address it, but like, you know, feel for the man, and then just like leave and just make people bewildered.
Well,
I hate you.
You're doing the thing. Let's roll the dice. First roll for the campaign.
The first dice throw of the fucking campaign is her trying to spread a rumor that my bear is my wife. God damn it.
Sounds
Bear
about
wife.
Can I quickly try to do a check to do a backflip or something? So that's at least the first thing that we roll.
What's the roll?
Ayurveda, I would like a diplomacy or a deception roll.
They're both the same. Deception, because that's funny.
Barely even married. They were supposed to be on their honeymoon. It was a grisly affair. Oh god, that'll be a success as well.
15?
Look.
Barely even married. The only ones. I slipped that pun in there somewhere. That was great.
Look, you're spreading this around the pub, and you get the feeling that some people are kind of like, they get that it's something of a joke, but there's enough of a, like Misha and Drunix share enough of a pretty strong bond that it's what's taken originally as a joke. They kind of watch him over a couple of days, and it's just like, yo, I mean, okay, it's possible. It's a thing.
I feel like Drunix has just over time noticed these gazers, hasn't said anything, but he's like goes to the party one night and goes, "They're watching us. I don't know why they're watching us, but I don't like this town. I don't trust it."
Seeing them in the tavern a lot. Do I hear these rumors?
You would hear these rumors.
I intimidate anybody that says anything bad about the bear.
Oh, they're not saying anything bad about the bear. It's just, you know.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna reinforce. I'm reinforcing the lie.
We're reinforcing by the
Don't betray me like this. We're gonna end up coming back to this town at some like distant future, and then, did you ever lift the curse from your bear, from your wife?
Oh, your wife. She looks great.
So, how's the missus?
If that ever happens, I'm burning this town to the ground.
I like the idea that no one actually ever addresses it to Drunix. So it's just like never really gets told no. They're all just like, sometimes like someone walk by and just pat him on the back and be like, "You have our condolences" or some shit, and walks away.
You're a good man sticking by her.
Loyal. Good quality.
Good loyal man.
You'll find a way out someday.
I hate you all.
See?
Just you wait. My next character's going to be a bard. I'm going to spread the most malicious shit about you. I will make a character deliberately centered around spreading rumors.
That's called being petty.
I love it. Do it. I'll lean into the rumors.
Why
Let's
are you
go.
being petty? Just enjoy it.
It's fun. Don't worry about it.
Has the storm abated yet so we can get the fuck out of this town?
So, despite the storm whipping around the windows and causing the wooden shutters to clatter all night long, there is a sense of levity and joy within the inn itself. Warm drinks are being distributed. The vibe is very good. Old stories and legends are being shared. People are getting a little bit drunk, but for some reason, no one's getting too aggressive with it either. But eventually, sleep will claim you, and you'll awake to a new morning, fresh after a storm, and Osprey Cove once again looks idyllic. The water's surprisingly calm. However, someone rushes into the inn first thing in the morning with a bash on the door. A dead body's flown up onto the beach!
I feel like Drunix, an early riser, and I can't help it. He turns around and blames, "Finally, something bad happens in this town. I was starting to get suspicious."
excited.
Because I feel
to
like
see a dead
he's just
body?
had growing anxiety the whole time we've been here because it's been so idyllic and everyone's friendly and nothing's going wrong. He's just like, this isn't how the world works. I don't trust it. People are assholes.
It's life in a small town. What do you want?
Yeah. This is
He doesn't
actually
know
quite
that.
normal.
He's from the woods.
Well, I'm telling you, this is usually a quite normal thing.
It's-
People can live peaceful lives. Did you know that?
No.
Go. Did they
Yeah.
say anything else? They just ran in and said about a dead body on the beach.
yeah, and
or
people
washed
are
up or
starting to
somewhere?
wake up, get themselves together to check out this dead body.
Yeah, I'll go see.
Yeah.
Well, you're so
Um,
excited about it. Let's go.
Drunek, yeah, he'll make it. Is Mordosh with us?
I'm there.
Hungover?
All right.
No, I said I wasn't gonna drink too much because I just
that's
came
right, you
decided to
did
leave
too.
early.
But yeah, then just wander down. Just go have a look at this dead body. Drunek's actually visibly excited, just because it's something bad that's happened.
Oh my god, something cool! I mean, oh
Yeah.
no!
If it turns up to just to be someone asleep on the beach, he's gonna be really disappointed. He's gonna be really, really mad.
Man got drunk. Leave him alone.
I can only hope now.
Ah, damn it, another Ezeketi. Passed out on the beach. Anyway, you go out to the beach, and a small crowd has kind of surrounded the body, but one of the elders for the village, Elder Ordwy, is kind of keeping everyone away. I will get someone to do people can do perception or medicine checks to check out the body.
Yes.
Perception. Me.
She's not letting anyone touch it at this point.
Oh, I didn't ask you how you changed your dice last time.
He was supposed to tell us.
I know.
I'm sad now.
Oh no.
To be fair, I did tell you. You guys just didn't listen to.
No, I didn't.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, we didn't hear it.
That's not my fault.
Pathfinder.
15.
And Mordosh? This is also to get players reacclimatized with doing the dice rolling and stuff in Foundry.
Yes, I.
It's in attributes below initiative section.
Oh, below initiative. I was hitting initiative one. I was like, why wouldn't it work?
Yeah. It's one below initiative. We all rolled under 10. That's so great. We're so great.
I mean, it's a good start, I guess.
We're good at
Maybe.
this. Get the bad rolls out the way now. See,
I'm
it works
happy I
fine.
rolled a decent roll on that rumor.
Druidic, you're the only one who succeeded on this check.
Mm-hmm.
The person has obviously died from exposure. Well, exposure and probably the 2 crossbow bolts that are sticking out from his back.
Oh.
Yeah, that probably something to do with it.
Oh.
Ordwy is doing her best to kind of hide this particular fact. You get the impression she's trying not to cause a panic amongst the townsfolk. And because you did get the success, I can also let you know there are several rust red splotches over the exposed skin.
Oh.
And this does remind you of something.
Of the journal.
Oh?
Yep, the journal.
Oh, so wait, so it matches the description of what the
The father, the grandfather, which one?
The
I
father.
think the father
Father.
had.
so it matches that description, does it?
It does remind you at the very least.
Drunex, is there like any driftwood or anything around?
Yes, there's just been a storm, so people have driftwood's kind of come around and all the rest of the fun stuff.
Is Drunex gonna kind of walk up, grab like a long piece of driftwood, and kind of just make sure no one's getting too close to the body like the elder is?
Yeah.
And he's just gonna kind of, all right, lads, and he's gonna just kind of walk around the body and draw like a circle around it, like a stay, don't cross this fucking line.
Yeah.
the police tape.
And
No
he's
secret
just going to
police.
kind of have a look at it. Does it look like, if I have a closer examination,
Yeah.
whereabouts are the crossbow bolts kind of situated in the body? Are they like lethal hits, or are they kind of just like they fuck you up and they could kill you over time?
You kind of get the feeling they were probably not mortal, but definitely would be fatal if unattended.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily he didn't die and then wash ashore. It's like you said, it's more looked like he's just kind of, that's not helped his exposure.
Yeah.
Can I quickly
he's
ask?
gonna.
Oh no, you can. I thought you were finished.
I was just gonna say I can never remember your character's name, Tara.
Arvada.
He's gonna go to Aravetta and be like, doesn't that look like what you were telling us was in the book?
Yep. I was
That's bad.
I was gonna ask, did the book or our dwarvish friend that we made tell us, was it contagious?
Yes. It was spreading to everything. Remember, it was like corroding all the metal that he touched and bending and everything.
Yeah, but like 2 people. So if like a person touched it, would they get?
The journal didn't specifically say that, but from what you found out from his son, he, out of caution at the very least, he did keep himself separated.
Okay, so definitely making sure, upon getting told that it seems to be that, make sure people are not going near. Because, it would be bad if that just started spreading around.
Yeah. Drake's gonna look at, so what race is Elder Ordway?
She's human. Give me a second,
Okay.
I'll grab a picture for you.
Oh, that sucks for them. Let's go.
Okay.
Travel.
He's gonna kind of look at her and go, hey lass, I don't think it's a good idea that anyone touches that, because you see, he's not like yelling this, he's kind of saying this quietly. I just can't do quiet dwarf.
Yeah.
Kind of goes,
Is that even a thing?
you see those spots on the poor lad? Those are nasty, and those spread.
See, I had a feeling it kind of looked like the pox, but I wasn't quite sure.
We'll come back to that one.
What did she call it?
Pox.
pox.
Actually, no.
Oh, the
She's
pox.
the better one to ask about it. Everybody, she called it. She gave it a name. And just before
Is it
I hand
actually the
over-
name, or was she just referring to like a general like?
She's referring to a general, like, contagious skin, similar to chicken pox.
Yeah.
I want to try and do 2 things. First, he wants to grab one piece of driftwood, like heaviest piece of driftwood. I want to try poking one of the splotches with the wood
Yeah.
and just see if, like, how quickly it may or may not spread, or if it does spread or anything.
Yep.
And secondly, he's going to, whether with the same piece of driftwood, depending on, again, how long it takes to corrode, I want to see the sand underneath, like if there's any regions of the beach that are in contact with the body, if the sand's changing properties.
Fair enough. Well, while you're
whether
doing
it's
that,
like it only goes to like metal and people, or whether it's like wood was fine because it's not something that rusts.
Aravetta, what are you doing?
Probably helping him.
Yep.
I'd probably, if Monash isn't doing anything, I'd probably just like, he's the big, tough guy at the moment, so just like, if anybody's getting close, just like, ask him to hold the circle type of thing. Unless he has something else he wants to do. But at the moment, it's just whether we can actually touch the body in any way, because we can't leave him out here.
Yeah.
Other than that, maybe look at the bolts or the arrows that are in him.
That's what I was going to try to do. Try to identify them somehow, or
yeah, because like whether I'm assuming they'd be
perpetrated
rusted.
this murder.
Yeah, whether they like he got shot, got the thing, or got the thing and then the arrows got rusty or something like that. Like trying to see a process here.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Mordosh, do you have like warfare
Yes.
lore or something like that?
Actually, yes, I do.
Ooh.
Give me a warfare lore check.
Okay. Would that be yes?
I wouldn't be able to help him on that, would I?
You can aid with a perception check if you
Oh.
like. Might not need it though. Well, you may need it.
I don't know what that would be.
Perception.
'Cause I don't have. Oh, perception.
You're assisting with a different check, so you can kind of be like, well, you're showing him the thing. Oh god. You have 2 hero points.
Oh, that's true. I will definitely use one of them.
Use one of your hero points?
Yeah,
Use it,
yeah. I remember how to do that. Definitely.
Do we all have 2?
You all have 2 at the moment.
Okay, I'll mark that on my sheet so I don't forget.
I even have 2.
Oh. Oh, it doesn't say
Yes.
I can use.
Oh.
Oh, it's because I haven't added them on my sheet.
Yeah.
That's why. There we go.
Well-
Reroll with hero point.
There we
I got
go.
the same roll as him.
But that will be enough to give Mordosh the +1 and make it a
Yay.
success.
Yay!
Mordosh, the crossbow
Yes.
bolts in question, 2 things. They look a little bit small to be from like a medium-sized crossbow, so you'd assume from a small-sized creature.
Okay.
Perhaps akin to like a halfling in height.
Halfling not dwarves. Sorry, halflings, gnomish type creatures.
Okay.
And the second thing, and this will roll into your thing as well, Drunic. The driftwood doesn't seem to respond to whatever splotches these are. However, the crossbow bolts seem to be slowly deteriorating, as whatever this is kind of spreading over the crossbow bolts, but not the
Yeah.
driftwood.
Both metal and wood, or
No, the wood. Oh, of the bolt.
The wood of the
yeah,
bolt
like
is
as in
getting
the
it,
bolt itself.
but
Oh.
your driftwood, like the piece of driftwood you have, is not really responding.
So maybe it's because the whole thing is a weapon. It like takes over it.
Or maybe it has to have some metal in it or on it.
Yeah.
Connected to it. But
Or
that's another.
or it's manufactured. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this, I'm assuming the sand's a little bit like the driftwood. It's not affecting the sand.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So for my time in the inn and around the town, do I
Yep.
recognize? Did I see any small races? Perhaps anybody that carried crossbows.
Kind of, but like you recognize there's a couple of halflings in town, but for the most part, no one really carried around a crossbow. This is a
Okay.
peaceful fishing village.
Mm-hmm. That's why
Do
I figured it might stand out. That's why I figured I'd ask.
Yeah. No, it's a fair question.
If we ask the mayor, does she recognize who it is? The person?
Wow.
She looks down at him and goes, "Oh, I think I might know who this is. I think this might have been Joy.
Joy.
Yeah, they're from up in Iron Harbor. A couple of years back, we were trying to kind of, I don't want to say broker peace, but we're trying to like reconnect, mend broken bridges, that kind of thing. And they were part of the delegation, and well, unfortunately things broke down a little bit, but they seemed amicable enough.
So she's been in town recently? Or...
Oh, this was a couple of months back at the very least.
So she had left?
Yeah, she had gone home. There's a center point where whenever we need to do trading or stuff like that, we get together. And there have been several attempts to build the bridge, but unfortunately, just nothing's really materialized.
Does it look like the body washed up on shore, or like she made, like, you know when people get washed up but they're conscious, they like
Yeah.
struggle a little, or she walked here, or what? It like, does it look like this incident may have happened elsewhere and she just washed up from the ocean?
It does look like they've washed up.
Okay.
Like the sand is kind of gathered around their body a little bit,
Yeah.
and there's no signs of like crawling up from it.
Yeah. Or boot
And
tracks or
and
anything like that.
Iron Harbour is where we're heading, right? Or wanted to go to.
Correct.
Yeah.
Audrey kind of looks to all of you, and at this point the crowd has mostly dispersed. But she says, look, the three of you, or four of you, you seem to know your way around these kind of things. My adventuring days are long behind me, but I kind of want to go to Iron Harbor myself and ask about this. Maybe even return the body, but if we can't really handle it now, we'll have to figure out some way to deal with this. But I'm wondering, from what I understand, you were going to Iron Harbor today?
That was the plan.
Do you mind if I join you?
Not at all. I'm assuming you would know people there too. So,
I know a couple of
probably
people.
Would be at least beneficial for us, in the very least.
And I know I don't look much it, but once upon a time I was something of a cleric myself. I take on more of a priest or elder role here, but she kind of draws her saber and gives it a few flourishes in the air and goes, I still know a couple of things.
Give her a clap. I approve.
Hey, you'd probably get along well with our other one. By the way, where is the other one?
I'm sure she'll find a way to us.
You went out wandering, I suppose.
Where in the beach did the body wash up? Curiosity.
Curiosity? In the cove.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, while they're talking about going out, I'm going to wander off and check the piers.
Yeah,
So,
in the cove. Does it seem like a normal thing for a body to just like slip through those rocks?
Well, it does seem a little bit odd, but at the same point, a bay like this does have a tendency to catch things and then just hold them.
Mm-hmm.
So if something is unlucky enough to get caught into the ribs and then into the bay, they're probably not going to leave.
A lot of coves like this
sure.
have got a, a lot of coves like this have like a deep spot inside the kind of the center of it, so the water flow directs stuff in. Drinac wants to try and do one more thing before we try and do anything with the body. That piece of driftwood that I had.
Yep.
He's gonna grab his axe and he's gonna kind of like rest on his knee, and I'm gonna try and shave off the end of it to make like a makeshift spear.
Yep.
Like just a driftwood spear. And, he's going to knock off any extra bits. So kind of, it's not obviously going to be a professional looking spear, but just obviously, so it's been, refined. And he wants to then just out of curiosity, poke the poxy spot with the pointy end, like where he shaved off all the driftwood.
You're asking an interesting question. Give me a crafting check.
Because it's like, what, now a weapon?
Check. Which I have nothing in. Done.
I mean...
We will take that!
I was going to say, I could try and help with that, because I do like doing that. But I don't think you need it.
Nope.
A 17 is more than enough to kind of shave off some bits of driftwood and make... what? It looks more like a short spear, but a pretty thick one as well. But it's serviceable enough, and you would be happy to use this. Maybe for a trap or something like that. And you give it a try. It takes a couple of minutes, but you start to see the rust-like splotches appear on your worked piece of driftwood.
He's going to stick that into the sand near the body, like well within his little area that he drove. Like drew the circle in. And kind of, as he's doing so, like pointed out to kind of, if he does this before Mordosh leaves to wander around the piers, kind of show it to Mordosh and Aravetta.
Yep. Well, I have
only
I'm
worked
with you,
yet.
so I watched all that.
That's gonna make moving the body kind of hard because theoretically anything that you use that's being worked on is gonna get corrupted.
Clothes, like linen and cloth or whatever. Does that look all fucked up?
It's getting that point. Unfortunately,
Okay.
it's hard to tell what's happening from this illness or what's happened from being tossed around in the bay.
If
Yeah.
we want to handle the body maybe one time, the less the better.
Hmm.
If we're intending
Why
to,
handle it at all?
well,
Yeah.
would we not take it with us?
No. I don't really
personally-
relish the idea of carrying a corpse
I
around.
personally
Well, I
would
was
burn
gonna
it
say-
where it sits to prevent any spread, but that's just me.
I mean, true, but I looked at the mail. Like, what do you want done with the body? Because the normal procedure would usually be like, return them home. But
Yeah, but considering the situation, I'm not 100% sure.
Well, you're not going to be able to put it onto a card or anything
Yeah,
because it's going to corrupt it.
see, in my younger days, I used to know a wizard who'd be able to do something about this, but unfortunately, that's not an option.
I say fire.
I was gonna say, is cremating a thing? Because we could still return them home, but like
I
not
think
as body.
I think considering the situation, we might have to do a cremation. I don't like it because I know they're a Gormite and they have their own, things that they do, but
Do we know what those traditions would be?
Well,
if-
at least to say we could always just say she didn't turn up here, but that's not exactly our first to go through.
she gives a gesture to kind of be like she's considering it.
We are going there with other intentions, doing our best to be in face with the people, like in good graces, maybe,
Yeah.
at least in the beginning. I'm not saying what happens afterwards, but in the beginning would be to our advantage.
Yeah.
Um, what would the typical thing be to do for them?
Usually it'd be buried in their armor, but she gestures to the corpse. There's no armor there.
And you put armor on it, it's just going to corrode.
Yeah.
I say, burn the lass, and that way also you don't have to worry about it. An infectious body being around while you're not in town.
Yeah, well, we can't.
Because all it's
leave
going
it
to take
here.
is some cheeky bugger to touch it or poke it or,
Just generally do the wrong thing.
Mhm.
We have kids around here. Alright.
Because you can't pick the body up, you can't move it, because there's nothing you're going to be able to touch it with that's not manufactured. Even if you went and got some ferns and made,
Wrap
a
up
sheet
on
to
leaves.
carry it on, then that's manufactured and it's going to corrode that.
Mm.
Right.
So,
She calls over a couple of the villagers, and they have a little bit of a hard conversation. And a driftwood pyre is quickly kind of established around the body.
Mhm.
And they kind of do a impromptu cremation.
While that's happening, that
Yep.
stick that he made into a spear,
Mhm.
did that in that time spread all the way or just to the part that was shaved and crafted through?
It's starting to spread, but you are noticing that the spread is quite slow.
Okay.
This is not something that would be instantaneous. This would, over the matter of days rather than hours. And that lines up with what you read in the journal.
Yeah.
Because he had enough time to kind of realize what was happening and to suffer a little bit, as unfortunate as that is.
yeah. Does raise the question how he wrote the book, though.
Well, if you remember, he wrote up to a point and then suddenly stopped.
Yep.
True. Maybe the
Probably didn't
corruption
wanna
got
risk
to his hands
damaging
or
the
something.
book. Yep,
Now-
well, make sure that piece of wood goes in the fire as well.
Mordosh, you were checking out the piers, weren't you?
I think he's
Mortish?
muted.
Jandor.
Jandor. Oh, hang on. No, he said he posted literally a minute ago. He needed an emergency bathroom break. Keep on without him. He'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Oh, that's fair enough then.
Yeah,
I didn't see the message.
Streamer mode. I've got Discord muted. Well, the cremation doesn't take too long. Audrey says some words. From what she's saying, she tries her best to kind of stumble through a blessing from Gorham, but you definitely get the feeling that this is not her faith.
Yeah. What is her faith, by the way?
She
have,
is
like, any iconography or?
Around her neck, that you can see from the picture, is a tankard. She is a priestess of Caden Colleen,
Hey, Caden.
the god of drunken courage,
Ooh.
and just courage
Nice.
in general.
He's the one that ascended, isn't he? Like,
Yes.
He wasn't always a god?
He got blackout drunk, was dared into taking the test of the Starstone, succeeded on the test, and became the god of drunken courage.
And doesn't even remember what the test was.
Correct.
I like Caden.
One of 3 gods in recent memory to have ascended via the Starstone.
It was him, a monk, and I don't know the third one.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm based now on Pathfinder 1.
Yeah.
That's all I know about. I guess Druidek's gonna like leave like a hastily scrawled, probably not particularly well written note, and leave it with the inn as well.
Yep.
Like addressed to Ish's character.
Yep.
Kind of just telling her, what's happened. We have to go before the weather turns. We're escorting the elder towards Iron Harbor. She said that there was like a middle point between Iron Harbor and Osprey Cove, right?
Yep.
Is that just like a meeting ground, or is it like a small village or something?
It's just a meeting ground. It's kind of the halfway point between the 2 villages.
Because like, how far away is Iron Harbor? Is it like a day's journey, or are you talking like a couple of hours?
A couple of hours. Depending
Okay,
on...
so it's really not that far at all.
No.
Okay.
It's up the coast a little bit. It's far enough that, it's annoying to do a day trip.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's far enough away that you couldn't go there and back in one day, but, you could walk there one day, come back the next, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, to go up and back in one day, you'd have to hustle.
You have to hoof it.
Yeah, so he'll leave a note for Ish's character saying, we have to head up to Iron Harbor because we're escorting an elder. This is roughly what's happened. If you see anyone in town that has like rust-colored splotchy parts, don't touch him. Tell the guards, and just because he has no tact whatsoever, make sure you burn them. And
You're right. Yep.
I will be with the elder.
Yep.
And how do we manage with the ashes? We just put them in like a container. Is the container fine? Does that start to rust even though she's ashes now?
The container is fine.
Okay, cool.
the fire does seem to get rid of it.
Purge it. At least on
Okay.
organic stuff.
Oh, I was going to test one other thing. Oh, wait, I don't have the silver coin. I couldn't test it anyway. That's fine.
You can borrow a silver coin from someone to test something.
Yeah. Too late. It's already in Ash now. I was going to see what happened if I put a silver coin on the infection.
I look at you horridly. Why would you waste coin like that?
Because I want to see if it's like our silvered weapons.
I wouldn't risk it.
I'll give you the
I
silver
don't
coin if you
particularly want to
test
throw my silver
No,
axes
you're
at
at
something.
You're at the harbor. You don't hear that. Absolutely
But yeah,
not.
after he leaves a note, I'm going to go find more Dosh.
Yep. Bordosh,
it. Yes.
you were checking out the piers and stuff. Was there anything in
Yes.
particular you were checking out?
I just wanted to check that she was okay. So, I wanted to make sure that she wasn't like she didn't wander into town late at night and get attacked. So the easiest way to fall into the cove would be to fall in from the pier, obviously. So I just want to make sure there's no blood splats or anything around any of the piers, and just trying to verify or somewhat verify that she got washed in from outside the cove and it didn't happen here.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Give me a perception check. Or
Okay.
survival.
And before he finds an entire pier covered in the rust splotch and just like, well, your town's fucked.
Well, just that one old guy fishing from the side of it.
Nope.
In my day, that was nothing to be worried about.
Morosh, you don't find anything,
Yes.
and you're pretty thorough with
Okay.
your searching as well.
Okay.
This is not indicative of a failure. You did succeed. It's just there wasn't much to find.
Yep. That's fine. I know it was a long shot, but I had to make sure.
Oh, no, you're fine. It doesn't take long for the Elder to get a pack together, though. She's only expecting like maybe a day or two's journey, so there's not much to.
Pack light.
Yeah. And as for the rest of you, you were already planning to leave anyway. It's just your trip's been delayed a couple of hours. So
I literally had everything on my back already. So.
So, when you're ready.
I should ask that earlier. Okay. Yep.
What's the question?
No, nothing. This is move on. Wasn't important.
Okay. Well, otherwise, when you're ready to move on, you can start your journey.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, travel time.
Travel time! Star wipe. Much to your dismay, Druidic, the pathways that lead out of the town are pretty much just as idyllic as the town itself.
Yeah,
Like-
Drudek's just like, they're all too happy and friendly. I don't like it.
So peaceful,
It's-
isn't it, Drunic? So peaceful.
I don't like it. He is
This is
100%
that
like as we're walking along the road. I'm assuming there's like a road between the towns. He's like keeping his eyes peeled for any kind of like wildlife that goes nearby, so he can at least throw an axe at one of those. I feel like he's kind of spoiling for a fight by this point.
A little bit anxious.
He feels uncomfortable that everyone was so nice and friendly. He's like, that's not how people are. This fucking bullshit.
Person pretty much spends most of his time in the forest and only ventures into cities where everyone is kind of angry.
Can't wait to see
there-
what
I was
happens
gonna
when
ask-
you retire and have to sit and do nothing and be peaceful.
Oh no, Drunek's planning to either retire by being dead, or he is going to 100% be the grumpy hermit that lives in the woods. That's like, get off my lawn, throwing axes at trees and shit.
Get out of the swamp.
He's just gonna go full Shrek. I was gonna ask, while we're walking, can I try and use my survey wildlife thing?
You absolutely can. I believe that's a survival check.
Yes, survival check. No, that's the wrong thing. I want that one.
I like this. The players are asking about their weird little skill feats.
I like my weird little skill things. I want to use them. That's an 18.
An 18. Do you want to throw the feat in question into the chat, just so everyone else can have a look at it as well?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Fuck, how did I do that? That button.
That button.
Rather than having to keep my window open, that would have been the smarter idea.
Yeah. So yeah, you kind of spend some time as you're walking along the road just getting a good gist of everything that's kind of going on and the majority of the wildlife. You get the feeling for the most part.
He's more doing it just to be aware of like what seems to naturally be around here, just because of like A, he's been told there's stuff to hunt here. B, we've encountered fiends, and now that there is a disease, so it's kind of like, so he's got like a base level to go, that's out of the ordinary.
Well, for the most part, seagulls. Seagulls are probably one
Seagulls.
One of the big ones. But you do know after a storm, like what happened the night before, it has a tendency to kind of sweep things up onto the sand And not just dead bodies either, like other critters and creatures as well. Particularly of the crustacean variety.
That was going to be my question: is keeping an eye out for anything that's washed up after the storm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 100%. If he sees a crab, or a couple of crabs, he's gonna take a minute detour to go pick up the crabs.
Well,
Hey, I'm just saying, fucking
Walk
crab
on the
for
beach,
dinner.
It's fine.
Hell yeah. I hunt for my food. I'm perfectly happy doing that. Oh,
Rangers.
should Misha be fully healed, by the way?
yes.
All of us should, yeah.
Okay, I'll just quickly do that.
God, I hope you're fully healed. Ooh,
It's like, do we need to ask what you were up to while you were in the woods? Just casually duking it out with Dragon, don't mind me.
that is a question Chad does bring up. Exploration activities. Just kind of keeping an eye out. General scouting, that kind of thing. Well, we already know what you're doing, Druidic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking out for things that washed up along the beach, so my eyes are generally on the beach too.
Yeah.
Or unless somebody's lost something on the road, but I know people lose shit during
Oh,
storms.
All
so-
the time. I'll get a perception check from you then, Aravetta. And Mordosh.
Yes.
You have a couple of options, depending on how alert you're being, or how cautious, I think might be the better term for it. You can be
Very
keeping an eye
cautious,
out, of
always.
course, or you can be doing an exploration activity known as defensive, or on the defensive, where you pretty much walk around with your shield raised.
Would that hinder our movement?
No,
Then yes.
because what it will mean is if a fight starts, you'll start the fight with your shield raised.
Yes. Always defensive. Let's go. Front line.
I will get a
So
perception
what you're
check
saying
from
is
you, though.
Mordosh is the only one being responsible.
Always ready for trouble.
But yeah, I'll get that perception check from you, Mordosh, when you're ready.
Okay.
Otherwise, Iravetta. I'll scroll over so the stream can see this. You do hear a crying sound.
Crying?
Yes. Like a little girl sobbing.
Oh, from where?
From over here underneath the boat.
Underneath the boat?
And
Yes.
immediately Mordosh is happy that he was walking around with his shield raised.
I will go investigate the boat.
Go investigate. Go for it. You can move up closer if you like.
Yeah, I go investigate the boat. Because I hear crying.
Audrey will kind of come up as well.
As I get closer, does it is it consistent? Is it normal sounding? Or does it sound like something else? Or
Well,
does it legitimately sound like a little girl crying?
as you kind of approach a little bit closer, the crying does seem to be unusual. Almost as if it's on a loop.
Yep. Yep.
And then
I'm standing behind Mordosh.
Yep. That's why I try to move myself to the front.
Did I see anything?
And as
Anything
you
weird?
approach, something begins to shuffle out from underneath the ship itself.
It's Crab Girl.
Oh.
What is that?
I'd still eat it.
Yeah, it could have been a Crab Girl.
Could have
That's-
been. Is it?
She could be a lady.
Well, that's now gonna fucking haunt my nightmares. That's not a pleasant thing to look at.
What do you mean? Very cute.
It's a
Don't be rude.
crustacean. It's
She
fine.
could be someone's wife.
She could be your wife. Why
I
not?
say looking dead at Druid. Even though there's no one else here to get the joke.
I got it.
Oh yeah, but I mean anyone else to influence.
Oh, yeah.
And he doesn't get it, so
Now,
I don't like that.
it comes out and I go, "Hi, little girl."
you'll go crabfished. Yeah. Is that what we're calling it? Crabfished?
God damn it.
And I gotta put in Ordwy.
He does look like a crab fish, so pretty accurate, actually.
So what encounter did you run tonight, Obscura? I ran the crabfish.
Well, it's reef floors are kind of great. I do like them, but I just got to set Audrey to being friendly, so she doesn't count as flanking.
Flashbacks. Apparently, Audrey's paying some fucking attention.
I think it's still my
Apparently,
counter,
I
but that's
wasn't.
fine. But I've got everyone's initiative already. Are we ready to get started?
Oh, I
Yeah.
should have done the thing. I should have snuck up. That was so silly of me.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
keep
forgot you
forgetting
were
that's a
playing a
thing I could
rogue.
do.
Well, Audrey is up first. See, okay, I keep snickering when I say her name because I get the feeling it's supposed to be like the fantasy version of Audrey.
Mm-hmm.
But with the way it's spelled, it just kind of comes out as Audrey. Like you have a lisp or something.
Hey,
I
That's cute,
endorse
though.
this name.
It is cute.
I want to say that.
What?
There you go. It's explained away that the first person we heard say her name was some little kid. It's Elder Audrey.
And, oh, you gotta come see Elder Audrey.
I approve.
And Aravena only ever says it like that.
No, it's just one of those things where the kids kept calling her that and she didn't have the heart to tell them otherwise.
But I was like, yep, that sounds like a human name to me. Works. Let's go.
Well, being a little bit concerned for you, Aravetta, Audrey is going to cast Forbidding Ward on you.
What is that?
You will get a +1 bonus to your status, to your saving throws and your armor class, specifically against the crabfish.
Okay, so it's like a specific target. That's cool.
I get in
Yeah,
trouble
maybe
when
you
I
won't
use
crit.
the with voice chat.
Make that a bit redemption. Do 10 minutes of the session in the Uwu voice.
No. I put these on YouTube. She doesn't have much in the way of like single action things, so she's just gonna cast shield on herself.
Smart.
I love the particle effects.
Yeah, it's really good.
You see, D&D, this is what you should have.
I believe D&D does have it, but unfortunately, there's been some problems with it because some things are locked out because of the OGL. But
Yep.
Mordosh, your shield is already raised.
Yep.
Otherwise, you have your free actions.
Let's go ahead and move into here. And then we'll
Oh, look
attack.
at you protecting the rogue.
That's the job.
Someone's
If
got
sun's, if sun's gonna get hit, it should be the fighter.
Just wait till I laugh. Nice.
Oh, look at that. Just as a reminder, if you put your cursor over a different
right,
token,
yes.
and press T,
Make target.
Yes.
that will be a success though. So just click that
I
damage
wrote-
button.
I wrote a sticky note that's on my laptop that says target opponents, remember?
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
What
You
else
know-
just said, fuck your reef claw?
Uh,
See, get rid of the bad rolls on the drinking and stuff, and then have the good rolls for fighting.
the Wraith Claw takes the sword hit, but is
Wraith.
still kind of rearing up and ready to attack. It's not looking good.
He's not a happy camper, but
It's not going to give you a good time either. That was a movement and that was one move
Action.
and then
Sorry.
action.
yes, I still have one action left.
Correct.
Let's see if we can just finish this thing off.
Or
Oh,
not.
so close. So only 18. Well, I have a hero point.
You can use it if you want.
Which I will not waste on a crab.
That's fair. I feel that's fair.
I love it. Like, let's finish this thing off and then immediately critical miss.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Well, the crab is going to target you, Mordosh, surprising no one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to try to attack you with its claw.
Oh, should I put my... Since I have my shield up, should I hit the raise shield button?
Yes.
Yes. I forgot how to... is that an effects? No.
If you pull up the action for Raise a Shield, it should have the effect in there. Ooh, wait a second. That's not your fault. I didn't put it onto your sheet.
I probably didn't do it either. I had it the last session though. I found it somewhere. I just don't remember where I found it now.
What are you looking for?
Raise a shield. Well, it's not
Raise
there.
shield.
But
I have shield block.
you have it now.
Okay.
Easy done.
Yeah.
But it is going to attack you.
Yep.
That will be a
As it
hit.
should.
Thanks to your shield, it was not a critical.
That would have been bad. Because we know what would have happened, right? Because Tara would have laughed, it would have then targeted her. and
It
then
would have
crit.
critical hit me too then.
You will
Can
take
you
3
react to the
damage.
shield block?
Just press the block button first and then press damage. And I think that'll take all of it.
You said to push the...
Underneath the damage for the refloor in the chat box.
Oh, underneath it.
Yep, there's a little shield thing called block.
Block.
If
Yes.
you click that and then press the damage button. For yourself.
One of them click the damage. Oh.
As long as you have yourself selected. Either way, I don't think it'll do damage because the hardness of your shield is 5. So as long as you use your reaction to do that, the 3 damage won't get through.
Yeah, it's not letting me... I have myself targeted. I hit the block, but it's not letting me click on the damage.
Oh, there you go.
I actually had to click the damage button, not the damage number.
Ah, okay. Yep. Like I said, we're all still getting used to it. But its second action, well, I mean, it doesn't really have much else. It's just going to keep on attacking.
We have no healer.
Advisable.
Let's not take damage if we can help it. Ah, damn it.
Let's not take damage if we can help it. Immediately hears the thunk sound.
Yep.
You'll have to take the 3 damage for this, though, because you've already
Yep.
used your reaction. But same
Yep.
damage. However, it is going to attempt to grab you.
Okay.
Because it has successfully hit you, it can do a grapple. And it'll be at its current multiple attack penalty. So this will be at a -1. Don't think it'll be able to do it. Nah. Yeah, that's absolutely not gonna do it. So, it kind of strikes with one of its claws, and you bring your shield up to kind of bash it away. But as you do that, it kind of just lashes out on instinct with its second one, just kind of taking a nip out of your thigh. And you can tell that it's trying to kind of get a proper grip, but you pull yourself away just in time. Iravetta,
Ah, yes.
it is
My
your
turn.
turn.
I was gonna ask it, you know, before it started attacking us, whether it was okay, because it was crying, you know. Hey, I get it. Monsters
No, that's
cry.
fine.
That aren't humanoids. I get that. But then it attacked my friend, so
Yeah. All bets are off.
I'm gonna walk
Just
over.
overlook the fact that your friend attacked it first.
Yeah, but it also didn't go, don't attack me, you know? Like, it just smacked you back. So, concluding that, it sounded like a bit of a douche. So I'm walking around. I don't know if I can actually do that. Hold on. It says 25 foot. How much do I have?
Oh, that'll
Shit.
be fine. Because it's 20 feet to there, so it'd just be an extra 5 feet. So you're fine.
Oh, is it? I just already forgotten how to do the clicky thing.
It should be fixed. But yeah.
The
You are
clicky thing.
like ankle deep in water, so this is difficult
Oh.
terrain, but that's not going to be an issue. Or
Does
probably
that
not going to be an
affect-
issue.
What does that affect? Doesn't it just affect movement? Oh no, AC.
Just movement.
Okay.
So if you try to run in the water, it'll cost you extra speed.
Okay. Yeah. Then I will just attack it.
Yep.
Cause bad boy, bad lady fish. Hold on.
Bad little girl fish.
No, strike, Thurger.
I like how each iteration of it just gets worse and worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Right. Uh-huh.
that'll be a miss.
I'm distracted by ladyfish.
I mean, to
I'm
be
still
fair,
concerned. I looked at it. I'm like, if you had just been like legitimately sad, I would have helped you.
Look at that mouth. Look at that mouth. That's for
people look at me
kissing.
when I'm in my other form,
That-
and they
that-
are legitimately feared. I get it.
It's the slight grin on the mouth that's incredibly
Some
unsettling as
people
well.
aren't born with a pleasing face. That's okay.
And look at those mandibles. It could
Or
like
freezing
nibble on your.
hands, or
It could
body
nibble on your
shape, or-
ears at the same time.
Hey, I've got mandibles. That's all right.
All right, you have one
that
action
was
left.
2. Do I attack again? I could.
You could. You are
It's
flanking
only
it.
+2. Oh, that's true. Might as well. I don't know if that hits.
Unfortunately,
I
that
don't
will
think
not hit.
Oh my god.
did you not?
Oh
did you
my
not
god.
target the monster and press T?
Oh, I didn't target. I wrote the note and I didn't target.
So much for your sticky note.
Throwing that sticky note away is fucking useless.
All
I
right.
just stand there, giving questioning eyes to this fish lady.
Druidic.
Drunek's gonna look at you guys beating on the crab and go, that's... I don't know if I want to eat that. Misha, you can have it. And I'm gonna use an action to
You
use
can have
command.
it.
Because she's nice and quick. Now I can't possibly get in a position for flanking, so she's just gonna stand there.
Yep.
Because you gotta like when Misha can do that. And then I'm gonna do this magical button called target.
Yep.
And miss.
I missed.
You have a hero point.
You
I'm
do.
not using a hero point. Drunek's gonna be like, it's a fucking crab.
I just want to yell at, don't insult your wife!
I'll use my second action to hunt prey.
Yep.
And my third action to lob one of my hatchets at it.
Go for it.
Wait, why does one of my hatchets have a +5 to hit at range and a +6 to hit at melee?
Because you would have silvered some of them?
Because it will be a case of
Oh, I don't think that affects that though.
dexterity is for throwing, strength is for hitting.
Oh, they
Like
were
melee.
equal the other day. They were both +6s.
Oh, I'm not sure then. Oh, it's probably because you
Yeah,
switched to precision. Maybe? I don't know.
No,
We'll check
precision
it
was
later.
only effective if it was a hunted prey.
Yeah.
Wait, why is my strength +3 and my dex is +2? It was the other way around. I had more dex than I had strength.
Oh, 1 second, that might be my fault.
Did you
Actually, I think I
change-
had them even, didn't I?
Did you want them to be one higher than the other? Now that you've switched.
Oh,
the
that was my
type?
fault. Because in order to switch out the Rage's Edges, I had to delete the class and then put it back on again. I just didn't pick the keys down afterwards. Alright,
Okay,
should be
that's
good now.
fine.
6-6.
Okay. I was just sitting there going, everything looks different than I remember. Alright. So now that's my range of prey, I get the 20-foot throwing distance. Yeah, apparently this crab is a fucking ninja. And he's gonna watch one of his normal hatches just kind of go into the surf, be like, everybody keep an eye on where that landed! Jesus Christ, fucking crab.
Since he's like kind of in my direction, am I able to just like grab it?
We will see on your turn.
Okay.
I'll end my turn.
Yep.
At
the-
this moment, then Audrey questions whether or not she chose the right cards.
Oh, I don't know about this. For her part, well, at the bottom of initiative, we do hear something snickering.
Snickering?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
not
the
the
little
it's not the
girlfish?
crab. The voice is somewhat familiar to you, Aravetta and Mordosh. But you're
Oh.
not.
Wait.
It seems to be coming from over here somewhere. Just a slight
Is it-
snickering.
Like, can we?
That is the information I'm offering at the end of the initiative.
And before it's ish, she's in the coconut. They're useless without me.
She's so stupid.
Ordwy is, well,
Audrey.
backward step, and she's gonna... You're gonna get a forbidding ward on you, Mordosh, because it looks like you kind of need it.
I'm gone. Fine.
This is fine. It's fine, right?
Probably not really reassuring
Fine.
words to her after that round of combat.
Otherwise, she stepped forbidding ward, so that's her done. Mordosh, it is your turn. Your shield is no longer raised. Yeah, this crab's not gonna
Okay.
die. I wasn't expecting it to last this long. Jeez.
Neither was I.
We're forgiving and merciful.
now-
What do you mean?
If you want to try to see or figure out what was doing the snickering, you will have to use an action to do the seek action, which is just a perception check.
Okay, I'll do that.
Now, normally you have to select a general area, but you kind of know the general area.
I didn't see shit.
Oh,
I don't see anything. I don't even see the crab anymore. Where'd the crab go?
You're
Remember when I
distracted
told
by the
you that
warning
sessions
light.
take longer than we planned with our group? This is why. We can't kill, hit, or find
Bad
any.
rolls. Mordosh, you have 2 actions remaining.
Kill the crab.
Kill the crab? Okay.
Miss and miss.
Oh, that's a hit.
Hey!
We
What he's
hit.
good at!
It's kind of
Hell yeah.
expecting to roll like a 1 or something.
I was waiting for it.
So
Yep.
sorry, actually.
Mordosh,
He made raspberry jam! Yay!
you bring your sword down into it, and as it kind of flails around for a couple of moments, it brings its claw up for one last desperate hit. And it will be a
And-
miss.
Well, at least we know the missing's contagious.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! And
No sense.
Is it just me, or does that fanfare not feel earned at all?
Mordosh, you did a good fight!
I did my job. Yay.
Were you the only one who hit it?
Yes.
Chat, can you still hear us? Can you hear us? Are we still coming through? So I just got a message from chat saying that there's no sound.
Oh.
Let me quick put my
I'm
unmute
still
my
getting
tab.
pick up on my end.
Yes.
I did notice that you were getting a little crackly at one point. But I didn't know if that was my internet or yours.
There is
Okay.
sea sound now, so
I can
that
hear
could
it.
be the sound of the crackling. It's mildly like white noisy.
Just a little bit white noisy.
Yeah, so I could
Okay,
be
you can hear
mistaken
us
for
fine.
crackling.
That's okay. Cool. Well, Iravetta.
Yeah, I won't fucking look at what was thing, because I'm thinking, like, does it sound like that imp or some shit?
I mean, maybe. Give me a perception check.
Because you said it was, like, directly here.
Yeah,
I
right
kind of
here.
have line of sight.
Yeah.
Perception. Roll.
Oh.
Whoa!
Yeah, hey, somebody's got eyes.
Someone's laughing at me. Who the fuck?
Oh, fuck is that?
Oh, just a cutie!
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's so cute!
I want to kill it.
Tara, I
I
love
want
you,
him.
but you have a weird perception of cute.
He's so cute! What do you mean?
So adorable.
He's adorable! Look at his little smile!
It's some kind of goblin, because that head shape is very much Paizo goblin.
I was like, had like scowl looking for who was laughing at me. As soon as I see it, I go, aww!
Lake says looks like his cousin.
If you want to identify this thing, it will be a nature check.
Sure, I'm not good at that, but sure.
Can I see it?
If Iravetta points it out, absolutely. I'm
I
thinking
turn
the
and I'm
squee
like
though.
smiling in the corner.
Eh.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
It's adorable.
It is
It's a
adorable.
dog.
I'm like,
Look at that
"Aw,
dog.
Hi
It's a
there!
puppy!
Weird looking dog.
I just like walking towards it. I'm like, hi there! I forget about the axe completely.
That's fine. I'm going to find my axe.
And you will find it, Drunic.
Can I try to identify the thing?
You absolutely can. And would be a nature check,
my
yeah.
roll is- My roll
Eyes
is
are so
terrible,
creepy.
but
I love him.
we'll try anyway.
That was nearly a 1 as well.
That would have been
Yeah.
that would have been
That would have been
hilarious.
so funny. Like a little
Mordosh.
mannery guy.
This is what's known as a Hanover. They're a kind of gremlin, which is a fae. Known for being kind of capricious pranksters, but they're not really powerful enough to do any real damage. Get enough of them together, however, and they can cause a lot of chaos, but usually when there's only like 1 or 2 of them, they're more of a pest than anything else like that. They are intelligent, they are completely sentient.
They're just little assholes, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, they're standard fay, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Mischievous little brats.
It, as you kind of walk over to it, Aravetta, it pokes its head up from kind of behind a little bit of cliff, not cliff, a little bit of the beachhead there, and goes, "Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh,
Just brimming. I'm brimming.
I'm much better now that you got rid of the fish thing.
The fish lady?
Yeah. Can I have the boat now?
I look back at Mordosh. Is it your boat?
I mean, if you don't claim it, it is my boat. Because I'll claim it.
We don't need a boat. So
Check the boat while they're talking. I'm gonna check the boat for any
I'm sitting here like, we don't need a boat. We can't take it with us. So
Did a certain someone we know might have fallen off a boat and get swept into the cove?
Give me a perception check, Mordosh.
Also, while he's rolling that, can I do a
Oh,
check to know if there's anything useful
nice.
from a reef claw corpse?
Give me a nature check, Drunic. And while you're doing that,
Wow,
Mordosh.
Yes.
First things first.
Oh,
yes,
oh,
yes, loot the corpse.
yes.
The adrenaline rush.
You do find a waterproof leather satchel
Ooh.
in the
I
bottom
will
of the
be
boat.
taking that.
can click it.
Can we
Otherwise,
click
you don't really. This rowboat was occupied, but was to whether it was our unlucky castaway or not. There's no real way to be sure. The
No
rowboat
rustings,
though
no
is
bloodstains. That's what I'm looking for.
yeah.
The obvious signs.
Okay.
Chandel, you can
Yep.
click the chest.
Yes.
That's
I
so
will take this
satisfying.
stuff in the chest.
Uh,
I will take this bag. I mean, I will.
you should be able to drag him onto your character sheet. Or into the stash. The rowboat itself, however, is completely scuttled. Like, you'd be better off just...
I forgot.
It's right off.
I forgot how to bring.
And
How do we
then
get the party menu again?
it's the little sheet next to the folder, next to the party
Got it. Yep.
open sheet.
And then you get stash.
Hello, Sabatender. But... as for you, Trudic, one, I can tell you that this thing, well, the thing that you killed is known as a reef claw. They're known as a kind of hyper-aggressive and territorial lobster-like creature. And as such, they do actually provide good eating.
All right. He'll just start like he'll bundle up the corpse, with some twine or something.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can also
I'll
let
just
you
move
know
into
if you're
the party
natural
stash.
20, that's some people, particularly coastal peoples, marauders in particular, will sometimes make talismans out of the claws of reed claws as a kind of aggressive blessing.
Cool.
Okay. He's gonna as he's bundling it up, he's gonna just use the hatchet, kind of go one knuckle up from the claw and just go chop chop, chuck the claws into his back or
Yep.
Actually no, he's gonna string them from the side of his backpack so they can dry while he's walking.
Nice. Easy done.
Also he wants to see if he can grab one of the oars of the boat.
Just for funsies?
Yeah, just
I
because
want
it's
more.
always nice to have a long stick.
No, that is very true. And you can pick up one of the oars if you like.
Seeing that they've kind of cleared everything out there, I'm just yeah, you can have the boat.
Yes,
Alright,
get the
little one.
boat! And it dashes past all of you. It pauses for a couple of moments next to Misha before continuing on.
Oh,
And she just kind of gives him a big sniff, and you know how you'll see animals do that that quite heavy exhale of
Yeah.
the creatures, just two little jets of air out of her nose at him. By the way, Ish is asking whether she should join. She is now home.
We're
she
actually
just
about
comes
to...
running up, puffing behind us. I'm here, guys.
You
We're
slept
actually about to
without
go
me.
on break. So
Come up.
once we go on break, that'd be a perfect time for her to come in.
Okay. I'll type in chat just in case she didn't hear.
Yep. The little gremlin, however, runs underneath the boat and immediately kind of starts popping up bits of wood to kind of make a little house out of it.
Oh, can I help him? I just start pulling pieces of wood that's around the water and just start putting them in there for him. And then just watch.
Well, he does take your assistance as you kind of get around to doing this. But as you are kind of helping this little gremlin build himself a new home, we are going to take a short 10-minute break. Mostly so I can run ads for Twitch. Because Twitch gets really
Yep.
annoyed with me if I don't run them.
Yep.
Yep, Michael knows all about that.
And
Yeah.
back to break.
And then you
All right.
DC, and then you lose all that ad time, and it's
You
fuck
can't do this though. You can't show me cute little men and expect me not to help them.
Look, I have bad news for you for the first couple of levels in Pathfinder. They're all cute and
Everything is
shaped.
No.
I'm just gonna grab her by her collar and drag her
They're
off
so
to
good.
when we need to go.
I'm waiting for us to see some of the things I've seen you throw the other party against.
Yeah.
The one that was beating up Compostify. I'm yeah, she's not going to think that's cute.
No.
Just you wait. You've seen what kind of weird things I've said are cute.
All right,
That's
we're just
true.
going to go on a little bit of a break so I can run some commercials and kind of do a bit of leg stretches.
Yep.
Do we want to do midpoint hero point? I think we're good for now. I mean, everyone's got like at least one hero point, and I've got 2.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to
Yeah.
really poke that
Yeah,
too
no,
much. But we shall be back in about 10 minutes. I don't know what Dwarf's going to do. He can do whatever he wants on his channel. But
I'm
just as a
gonna
kind of
quickly
thing-
run up to the loo and I'll run an ad break as well.
Hey, Ish!
Hello.
You missed the cute little man.
Apparently I did, I had.
All right, we shall be back in about 10 minutes.
All
We
right.
hope to see you then. Hello, everyone. We have, for the most part, returned. And more to the point, do we have an ish? I think we got an ish.
I don't know if she's going live. Is she?
I don't know. She's currently muted.
I wouldn't be surprised if she's not going.
I'm back.
Tara's
You
muted?
back?
No, Ishi's
No,
muted.
issues.
I'm back.
Okay.
What?
Alright, Tara's back.
Tara's
Yeah, I had
back?
to do all 3. I had to go get food, get water, and go toilet.
I did 2 of those 3.
I'm
No,
just double checking
Bergen-
to overload stuff.
Tara is the potato, yeah. Ish is the little
What?
fox girl.
Who's calling me a potato?
Your Discord picture.
That's a mango, bro.
It's
Okay.
a mango?
It says
It
mango.
looks like a
question mark next to
potato
it.
when it's that small.
It says
Well,
mango.
you learn
Question
something
mark.
new every day.
It's a tomango.
The mango, there you go.
It's a mango.
And that... Is that gonna work? There we
If you see-
Tomato.
go.
If you see a potato
Tomato.
that bright orange, be
Tomato.
aware. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay, we
You
got
see,
it.
don't
The
you-
mango is to blow up.
Is it she?
I think she's still muted. She did say that she
Yeah.
was getting dinner, though.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah.
unfortunate timing. That's all.
Yeah. We shall just
Well, we can
continue on
introduce her
then, I
when she
guess.
runs into the
Runs in after us
catching up.
in a huff.
Pretty much.
Has to be canon.
Has to be canon.
It has to be canon.
So she is playing catch up because she's having to do things later than she normally would. So
Mhm.
Yes. Well,
So, I don't want to say this because I don't know if I should, but I spy with my little eye something.
In the meantime, I help the little man with his home. That's all I
Okay,
by
say.
the way, I will say, Jendor, you've gotten quiet again.
Oh, have I?
oh no, there we go.
Oh, is it probably because I was talking low? That's my fault.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure
Okay.
my sound wasn't fucking up.
Well, eventually you will have to continue upon your journey.
Yep.
Why?
I grab her by a collar and drag her along. if we
No,
have
wait!
to.
I didn't even find out his name!
Sounds about
Brunek
right.
is gonna seemingly notice the little fey creature for the first time because being busy like with the reflow. She'll be like, "Hey," and just walk off.
It's like, this is fine, bye.
Well, before we leave, I stick near like his quotation front door.
Yeah.
This is the best person to give it to. I give him my pinwheel, and I stick it in the sand, so it blows in the wind next to his little front
Aw.
door.
See, that's adorable. I like that.
Take care. Take no shit from nobody.
Bye! Thank you for the shot.
We're gonna be like 12 sessions down. We're gonna find out that he's the Fey King of this area, and we've just like
We've
saved
been
ourselves some
blessed because I
trouble.
gave him a pinwheel.
He's the big bad evil. We just didn't
Thank
know
you,
it.
I'm taking the pinwheel out of my
Araven is the
inventory.
only one to survive the last encounter.
I grant you mercy for your gift.
It amuses me greatly.
And off we go.
We.
Permanently delete.
Eventually, as you start to go further up the road, you will come across the bridge.
Yep.
Mhm.
Woo.
Audrey will kind of walk up to it and go, well, this was one of
I was
our
being
attempts
dragged.
to, this was one of our attempts at some point to get things sorted and fixed between the two villages.
Oh, so when you said build a bridge, you actually literally meant build a bridge?
Well, it was
Well,
kind of
then.
supposed to be symbolic as well as literal. Like, build a bridge between our two towns and, you know, get trade moving and going again.
Oh, that doesn't bode well.
But this is the path. We'll have to figure out some way to get over the bridge. At this point, there has been a bit of a sharp elevation. And you're
Yeah,
about
it's like a
15
drop.
feet up from the surf itself now.
Okay. Does it actually get quite thin up here?
It does get a little bit thinner, but it also gets higher up and becomes a little more difficult. Like, you'll have to be doing athletics checks to climb all the way up there, because
Okay.
you will be starting to climb up the side of the mountain. You're not a Skyrim horse, unfortunately.
But am I a roach?
Could you imagine?
Maybe.
Oh, Ish is back. Perfect timing, she can still run around the corner.
Hey, show you back.
She's on it. She's on the other side of the bridge. Like, how'd I get here?
That's how we fought with the bridge, last minute arrival player.
Just quickly, Ish, would you like to introduce Nixie as she comes running around from the corner?
How'd you get
Oh
there?
my goodness.
I told you she got really lost in the wilderness.
I just look at her in bewilderment.
Oh my goodness. This is my cleric elf, Nixie. She is only 5'6". She loves her plants. She's very, very in tune with nature. But she stepped away to join in with these folks on an adventure that she decided that she wanted to join. Get away from home and just explore the other stuff.
See the world.
See the world, yeah, that's a better word for it.
And it is a big wide world to explore. Now,
She's very controlling. She's like the mom of the group.
okay. Well,
Except
Can
for
I-
she's always late.
Can I just highlight something?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've got a party of people where no one has immense trauma that's motivating their adventuring. It's just
Nope.
legitimately like, we're in a job, we're just seeing the world, having a good time.
I got
I'm
bored.
poor. I need money.
Yes.
This gets me money. Let's go.
Like, you need the cash money as well. I mean, it's not easy to get by. But, Nixie, as a means to kind of bring you back into things, you did get separated from the party while you were kind of exploring Osprey Cove and kind of wandered off into the wilderness. While you were kind of off in the trees in the forest, following your guiding star, or Desner as it may be, a storm did in fact roll in, but you were able to find shelter in the night. And you find yourself in the morning, late in the morning, looking at your compatriots from the other side of a broken bridge.
Here.
But give me a
Nixie.
perception check.
There you go.
What are you over there? Are you guys okay?
You have to roll a perception check.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that
What's up,
is that what you
check,
said?
please?
Yep.
Oh, you're right.
Not initiative, just that one.
Nixie, as you're kind of looking over to them, you do notice something else.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Oh. more loot.
Kind of sticking out from one of the bridge posts here is a couple of bolts from a crossbow.
Ooh.
Well then.
Can I investigate it?
You've already done pretty well in perception check. I can give you similar information to what I gave the rest of your group earlier on. The bolts seem a little bit shorter than what you'd expect from crossbow from someone who's medium-sized, such as yourself or the other party members. So probably from a smaller individual, perhaps a halfling or a gnome.
Interesting. I will make note of that.
Otherwise,
You're just gonna kind of like walk up to the edge.
yeah.
Nixie, how the fuck did you get where we're going before we got there? Oh.
No, I was following Nisha, then she disappeared!
Wait, I didn't even come this. Whatever the fuck. The posts are made out of wood, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pull the rope out of my backpack, like tie it around one of my hatchets, and I'm gonna try and lob the hatchet into like one of the posts. Preferably not the one with the crossbow bolts in it.
That's fair enough. Give me an attack roll. A ranged attack roll. Oh yeah, no.
Does that do the job?
Jesus fuck.
It rolls too well and it splits the post in half, and it doesn't achieve what I was after in the first place.
Well, no, you do the thing, you wrap it around the hatchet, you kind of tie it on with the perfect slip knot, and you kind of throw it sideways, and as you do, the hatchet kind of goes around in a loop as the rope catches on the post and kind of twists around it a couple of times before it sticks into the post.
But he's gonna sit there for a second. He's gonna look at Monosh, be like, you know what? I can't bullshit. That is not what I was aiming for, but I'm gonna fucking take it. I was gonna get the last to grab the rope, but that was fucking impressive. I'm actually quite proud of that one.
It is firmly embedded in.
I don't think you're getting that one out.
Well, I got a rope.
Now, how do you want to climb across this rope? Yeah, because you have two choices here. You can use athletics to kind of just shimmy across like climbing. Or, if you want to try to be a little bit more fancy, you can try to tightrope it.
I'm gonna
the
shimmy.
temptation to be a lippy shit.
I wonder if Tara will go.
Go
I was just gonna.
You
I was
don't
literally gonna just jump into the
If you will
water
tightrope it.
and use the fucking rope to pull myself across. But
We could put you in
I
a
get-
bucket.
I guess fuck it. He's you know he's cocky. He's Lex Holden.
Yeah.
He'll
wanna see
tie
how
off
Misha
the
gets
other
across
end
the
and see if he can set up a tightrope.
Well, it will be acrobatics if you want to tightrope it, or athletics if you want to kind of climb across.
I'm gonna try and tightrope it.
Alright. Well, give me an acrobatics check.
Did
This is where we roll the one.
while he's following
The
that,
double ones.
did he did Nixie did we notice that Nixie pulled bolts from over there? Did she tell us, or did we notice that?
Oh, that's a question for Nixie.
I definitely called it out.
Okay.
Can we assume that there might be a connection to the bolt we found on the beach? Can I assume that?
You can assume that.
Can I run back to my little friend and ask if he saw anything?
Give me a diplomacy check.
She says this like she's going back because she wants to find information.
Yes,
she actually
just
just
for
tries to
that.
sneak away and talk to the little guy again.
It's not because I already miss him.
You have a hero
Doesn't
point
like-
left.
So that's where my one
Actually,
went.
totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
Totally
Gonna hero
worth
point it.
it. Could have used my last hero point on that.
If you'd
Much
rolled
love,
another
actually.
one, I would have laughed my ass off.
Still pretty
Um,
shit.
I dropped the difficulty on this because you're already on friendly terms with the guy.
Yay!
He pokes his head out from underneath the boat again and goes, "Hello, yes. Did I see anything last night?"
Yeah, there's my friend found some bolts on the other side of the bridge, and we may have encountered them before. I was wondering if you saw anything or anyone there in association, perhaps with this boat. I'm not quite sure.
Well, yes. I was following the ship from which this boat came from. I've been following
Came
it for quite a few days. The ship has
Oh.
long since passed. But I did hear some commotion last night as the storm was rolling in.
Oh,
Some poor person like you was being chased.
oh, okay. On foot, so not in relation with the boat.
On foot.
Okay.
They were like gnome-like things. Or short people.
Short people, yes. I described the lady that we found as well, just to make sure.
Maybe?
Maybe?
The rain was starting to come in already.
Okay. Can he describe to me the gnome-like people, if there's any specific features?
He says that they wore bandanas over most of their face,
Okay.
but unfortunately he can't get a good look of them, or he couldn't get a good look because storms, etc.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's super helpful. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Take care. And if anyone messes with your home, let me know. And I go back to my friends.
Just gonna
And I
come back
let
in
them
his
all
3 or
know
4
that-
boats.
I let him know that. Not let him know. Let the party know, specifically the elder,
Yep.
that he saw unpresumed joy running away.
Oh, that is a
and
concern.
Little gnome people with bandanas shot them.
While she's explaining that, Druidic,
Yes.
you're tight roping across, like you're kind of foot over foot going across the rope. You're actually doing really well at this.
The mental image of a dwarf doing a tightrope is really funny.
I'm just saying, if you fall, I don't know if I'll be able to help you.
I'll be fine, lasses. Don't worry about me. I can't imagine that I'm gonna fall.
But how's Misha gonna get across?
Yeah.
Figure that out.
Well, Mordosh, how are you getting across? Because Druidic's gonna be fine. I might actually move him over.
I'm not gonna tightrope walk it.
Yep.
Could I have had Misha holding the other end of the rope this whole time?
You can if you like.
Yeah.
Oh, you did say you tied it off.
Oh.
You tied it up to
Alright,
Misha.
that's fine.
We have to pull her across? Question mark?
Tied it up.
Okay,
to Misha.
athletics.
I was gonna have to
Try
pull her up
Athletics?
somehow anyway.
Go for it. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll let
What did
go
you
What do you
across.
mean? Just because he's not doing it the
Yeah.
fucking stupid way, he's
Yeah.
gonna be able to do it fine?
He's
What did
trained
you
in
do?
athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of climbed
Um,
across the rope, you know, hand over hand. Otherwise, Iravetta.
How is the elder getting across?
I am checking her skills now.
And
He might
looking at
just
her,
not
Misha, would you be more comfortable going along this area, perhaps with the hand from Mordosh or the others on the other side?
I asked about that before. It's a lot higher up and it's a lot more difficult terrain up there. It's steeper.
She's gonna be fine.
Oh,
I show you youngins how to get across.
now I'm just worried about bear. I want the bear to go first.
Better go
Let's
first.
go last.
I was gonna say, Drunek will like yell over and be like, "Hey, Arabella, pass the rope to Misha. She'll hold it while you come across, and then we'll pull Misha along while she swims through the water. It'll be fine."
What? What?
Well, Misha's not gonna be able to fucking dance across the tightrope. She's a talented girl, but she ain't fucking that talented. I love you, girl, but you're
How
not
does
gonna
the
be able
water
to do
look
it.
here? Does it look like a strong current?
No, it doesn't look that bad.
Well, I was gonna have Misha like bite down on the rope and just like
Yeah.
tug her across.
I would prefer
yeah.
to be like with Misha while she does that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not pulling both of you up at the same time.
You can pull her up first. My God, I just want to make sure that she's not by herself if she gets swept out to sea. I just think really hard. You should look after your wife better. God damn.
Oh my god.
But yeah, if that's the
Alright.
plan, I'll make sure like it's like tied onto her or something.
Yep.
She's got it in her jaws. Believe me, she can bite a lot harder than you can hold something.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Hey, Druidic, chat's saying you should be
Yeah?
better to your wife.
God damn it. But yeah, if that's the plan, I'll
he's
just
not
do that with
being
Misha.
bad. He has complete faith in her.
Okay.
Throws his wife into the ocean. This better not be indicative of you, Michael. I swear to God.
Just be careful when you
Just
walk
grab
up
it in your
bridges.
teeth, Tara. You'll be fine.
This is why we've never been to the beach.
Never will now.
Never will.
All right.
Okay.
Misha, they're all being stupid. All right, in the drink you go. Hold on to the rope.
Athletics
Jump
check
across.
for Misha.
All right. Watch her get the highest one out of the group.
Maybe. My athletics is shit, so we'll see how this goes.
Go, Misha.
Yep, that'll be fine.
Oh, thank God. Alright, ready?
Misha, without blinking, just dives into the water.
I'm like, oh my God!
And then I'm picturing basically like as she's scrambling up like the slats of the bridge and shit, I'm like pulling the rope.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I go to
help
watch
you-
me
I can help you lift
watch
her if
me
you
get set out sheet.
Yeah.
What do you mean there's no active encounter? Oh, I think I clicked attributes. Athletics.
Put it out there, guys. You do realize bears can climb trees, right?
Yeah, they can also swim really well.
I know.
Yeah. Like, there's a reason I'm unconcerned about the situation. I'm not just like, nah, fuck my animal companion, it'll be fine. What, you think I'm a Pokemon trainer?
Yes.
Also, chat, look, if my players have interesting backstories for their characters, I'm not going to argue, especially in regards to romantic subplots.
Is your chat indulging this fucking Misha's my wife idea?
Yes.
The chat is just the rest of the
I
town
hate
around
you all.
us.
All
that
I
right.
know my character has no idea what's going on right now.
No,
though.
no, you would have heard it because you disappeared.
No, she got stuck out. She got stuck out of the woods. She didn't hear
She's
anything.
been missing
yeah,
since
but
before the storm.
that was just before the storm. The
Yeah.
storm went for how long?
Oh, it was just overnight.
Yeah,
Just overnight.
she's been there with us for a couple of days. The couple of days we were there, I was spreading this rumor.
Yeah.
She might not have talked to anybody. We don't know.
Grogan raises a good point.
Week.
If bears can ride a unicycle across a tightrope in the circus, you can climb up a fucking broken bridge.
Gotta leave that one alone.
Yeah.
So how
Well-
much for a unicycle?
Off we go.
Yeah.
She rides into
Continuing
battle.
upon your journey!
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Now that you're actually past the bridge and you're starting to come around the bend, as it were, it's kind of once again drifted back into that calmness. Nothing but the surf and gentle salt spray of the air upon your faces. And everyone's just waiting for me to be like, roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's fair. But you may continue. I will pause it if you get to a point where you go too far.
Sure. I'm doing the same thing, looking for things washed up on the beach.
Shields up, ready to go. Eyes open.
I'm trying to see if I can find a normal-looking crab.
Just a normal one.
I'm still going to eat the reef claw, but I want an actual normal-looking crab.
We lost the girls. Oh, no.
I mean,
There you go.
No, we lost Nixie.
It's coming.
Is Nixie staring at another boulder, wondering if it's Misha and why Misha's not moving?
no.
It's canon. Nixie needs glasses.
Just a bit farsighted, it's fine.
No.
Oh,
I want to say that she was following her, but also that she also saw like some herbs and stuff.
I think I moved too far.
I was just keeping
Just a
pace
little
with the cleric. Oh,
Should I move back a little bit? That make
The
it
other
easier.
Oh no, you're fine there.
Okay.
You can have your shield raised though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can't move.
No,
Yeah,
gains
He
force.
forced it.
I did the thing.
He did the
I
thing.
initiated combat, I think.
Oh no.
to be honest, that's your goal, so we're fine with
I mean-
this.
Yeah.
Oh
That's...
gosh.
Morgan says,
I will-
all I can imagine now is Misha on a unicycle drawing toxic axes from the bear's shoulders.
I love that.
I will get everyone to roll initiative, particularly with their perception checks. Cheeks. I was just seeing how people would do.
I like how my dice is a fucking bully.
My is perception for initiative different to just a normal perception? Because my perception for initiative is +3, but my perception normally is 6.
You might have it set to something different. Let me look.
Hey.
No, let's say +7.
Wait, Nixie,
then.
you can't identify the difference
Oh,
between a
Tara.
bear and a
+7?
boulder, but
Mine
when
says
we're on the
+6.
road, you can fucking
Sorry,
get a
that's what it was.
27.
You have your initiative set to athletics at the moment.
Oh, on the sheet.
Yeah. There we go.
But you can roll different stats for initiative. You can also roll like stealth and things if you're sneaking
that's
before them.
crazy. Okay.
I don't know, that's up to the DM, Gergen, if that's canon or not.
Yeah, no, everyone rolled better than this slut. Alright.
Hey, don't sound too discouraged.
Disappointment.
You've seen that we very much roll on two very definitive ends of the spectrum. We have no middle ground so far. It's either we roll really well or really bad.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Well, Mordosh,
Doesn't matter if we go first if we roll one to
Yes.
hit.
as you're kind of going further up the road, you hear
Oh shit.
kind of the scuffling of footsteps as some rocks kind of tumble down from above. And you hear... You don't understand the language. Actually, let me double check that. I don't want words in your mouth. No, you would not. You hear something call out in what you can only describe as swearing. As you see this thing trying to hide,
That ain't
but
pretty.
failing quite miserably. I rolled a natural 1. And I know I have villain
Aw.
points, but I'm not using them on initiative checks.
I just realized that thing has a really big head.
Well, it's
Five
a
head.
gnomish races, right?
Yeah, that's not a 5 head, dude. That's like a 7 head, pushing like an 8.
No, you know what it is? She's got a receding hairline.
Like if her head was a golf club, that's the driver.
Okay.
Wow.
Michael, that is so mean.
Wow.
Fucking brutal! Damn!
Yes,
Sure,
bully
you
the
know I'm
enemy.
the
I
asshole,
like
not
it.
the nice guy in the group. All right. That's the
Uh,
reason I'm playing the dwarf.
she's
I
also flanked by
approve.
2 centipedes. But, you know, considering everything.
I'm just
Pretty
gonna.
cute.
I just need to ask for posterity's sake. They're not inky black and look like they're made out of liquid, right?
No.
Okay, good. I was
look
making
like,
sure Demarcus wasn't going to turn up with a fireball and torch them all.
Fireball.
Fireball. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, I think I'm
You
gonna
know,
change the
enjoy
combat
a pina
tracker.
colada.
Alright. Nixie, with your natural 20, you will be up first.
I will. Oh, God, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
They're about
Oh,
10
yeah.
feet up the cliff and kind of
Mhm.
hiding in an outcropping.
I could hear the air quotation marks in your voice then, dude.
Hiding.
Look, like I said, I rolled a natural 1. Wait, Chad, is that another villain point? Yeah,
Alright.
okay, I'll
Wait.
take it.
Do we need to start hating on your trap? Are they about to make up for the natural one?
Quite possibly.
I'm all for it.
I am going to move
Yep.
for 1 action. I am just going to move 15 feet.
Yep.
And I'm going to, for 2 actions, I'm going to Viality Lash. Like the lash one.
Ooh, let me measure
Vitality
that.
lash.
That.
Which one? That one? You'll have to move a little bit closer. But you've only
Yeah,
moved
like 5
15
foot.
feet.
Alright, so I can move another
10.
10.
Yep, that'll do it.
Cool.
Now, are you sure you want to use Vitality Lash? Just because it's specifically for undead.
Oh, okay. Then I'll use Divine Lance. I don't know what else to use.
Fine. You're learning a caster. Welcome to confusion at the start.
Divine Lance is
Thanks.
completely fine.
Okay, so I
And
roll
yes,
for
chat,
attack.
that is villain points rolling around my head.
Alright. Roll to
I need to see
attack.
this.
I didn't click on one of them, so that sucked.
It's okay, neither did me or Jandal.
In the beginning, at least.
I just
Well,
didn't
good
at
news.
all.
That won't hit any of them. However,
Okay.
you do have 2 hero points if you want to use one of them.
I will,
You have to
I
put
will
them on your
live with-
sheet.
I will live with that.
You'll live with that? Alright.
Yeah.
Well, that's you done. Arabetta.
I don't normally have my crossbow out, so is that something to use a point for?
Yes. Drawing a weapon would be something you have to use for it. It is an
That would be an
Uh,
action.
Okay. I will do that then. Oh, okay. So, one-handed. No, two-hand. I don't know how that works.
Two-handed. You can technically use a crossbow one-handed, but it's a -4 to the attack.
Oh, it's because again, the pop-out for whatever reason doesn't work for me, so I have to keep closing it and bringing it back on.
It's
yeah.
weird. Like, pop-out is such a good thing, but at some points it's just like, just does not want to work.
Held 2 hands, and these ones. I guess I dropped them. I dropped them, right? Sorry, I'm trying to figure that out.
Let me have a look.
I've
I've already got 3 villain points. I'm not having more.
Oh, it looks like you have 4. And then I'll move. Just be. I think there.
Yep.
Yeah, there. How far away are they?
A crossbow has a range of 120 feet. You're going to be good.
Oh. Then I didn't have to move.
Better angle
Unless
if that
they're-
helps.
Does that change anything mechanically?
Yes. I'm giving him a little
Okay.
bit of a bonus to their armor class at the moment.
Okay.
From
they
back
have
there,
their
it would have been
own
+2. From here, it's
Yeah.
only +1.
Then I will hit them from there with the sheet. Strike.
Don't get target something.
Oh, smart boy.
We're getting there. We're learning.
Would have forgot it again. Cry. Do they hit?
Oh.
No, they missed.
Unfortunately, that will be a miss. So, move, draw crossbow, fire.
No,
Yep.
yeah, so that's 3.
All right.
Oh, in turn, yes. Oh, you did for me. Thank you.
Good. Druidic.
Alright. Well, I got denied on my hero point, so... Let's see. Where's somewhere that I can hit her from? Right there. Hey, look at that. Conveniently, it's my actual movement speed. So I use my first action to move.
Dwarves.
I was gonna hunt the centipedes, but with a head that big, I can't give up that target.
Really?
So I'm gonna use.
So mean.
I'm gonna hunt that creature. And then I'm going to try and lob a hatchet.
Easy done. It is a truth
At
universally acknowledged that players will bully the enemy NPCs. Cyber's dream, they call her.
Well, I also feel like it would be like, apart from bullying her, I feel like it would be easier to hit a humanoid than centipedes at that range.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, that's true.
That and the forehead's
Maybe,
really
maybe
big.
not, because humanoids can wear armor. Centipedes probably can't.
Oh, I may not that I'm doing a cold shot, but in my mind, I may be for the head. It's legitimately the biggest target on the creature.
Yeah.
Wow.
Up!
Well,
I told
mean-
you it's a big ass target.
I mean, he's not wrong, apparently.
so it's natural 20.
So happy that was a crit. I'm so happy that was a crit.
Oh my god, I'm
Fucking
crying.
insane.
I couldn't have asked for a better crit.
I'm actually crying. You're terrible.
Hunted prey as well,
Oh,
right?
That's my prey, so I get the precision damage as well.
Yeah, press that critical button.
That's just that doesn't double the precision, does it?
It calculates it for you. So if it's supposed to double
Okay,
it, it
cool.
will do it. If it's not, it won't.
Critical.
Oh god.
Looks like it didn't add it in, so it's also an additional D8.
Yep.
So precision. I don't have a button for that, so I'm just gonna roll a D8.
Yeah, it's fine.
That one.
Oh,
Okay, that doesn't do as much damage. That's fine.
Yeah. Look.
17 points of damage.
Look, hard target. I was kind of hoping she'd be down to like 1 hit point. But no. You kind of take
I was
aim.
gonna say, that's my whole HP, so she's...
I'm about to say, does that precision damage get doubled? Because that would have been 18 damage instead of 7.
That's what I asked before.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think it
Gotcha.
does. Does it?
Okay.
In this
It
particular
doesn't
instance,
seem like it matters.
Yeah.
Because
She-
it's like a tertiary thing, so I don't know if it doubles.
It doesn't matter because I think she's dead.
Oh no, she's still
No.
standing. Even though she
I
takes
thought
the
we
extra
were
one.
speaking
Near
'cause she's
death.
like dead.
Druidic, you take the shot with your hatchet, and you do manage to hit her, and you smack her in the head, but it's kind of a glancing blow. So it's not enough to kind of fully kill her, but she's able to kind of pull it off and throw it to the ground.
Druidic, being the dick that he is like, I'm just trying to reduce the size of it! And then he's done.
Michael, cease and desist.
Alright.
So you moved and attacked?
I moved, hunted, and attacked.
Yep, so that's done.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep, Druidic's done.
Mordash,
Yes. How high up are they?
they're about 10 feet up. It is possible to
Can't jump
scramble
that high.
up the edge, but it will
Ooh.
require an athletics check.
Let's go for it. Fuck it.
Just occurred to me, should we be questioning this person?
Well, we'll let you know now.
Yeah.
She has a crossbow out and ready to fire.
She ain't in a talking mood anymore.
So you said acrobatics roll, you said? To
Athletics.
scurry up it? Athletics. Why won't it let me skill? There you go. Well, we're gonna use the hero point on that, I think.
Gonna use a hero point. That's fair. Yeah.
Reroll with hero point. There we go.
I mean, that is better. And I was after a
It's
15.
better, yeah.
So you're
Yeah,
able
I
to
mean-
scramble up it.
To where? About here?
Yeah, if you like.
Can I? Do I see that she? Do I notice that she's pretty hurt?
He is pretty hurt. It's pretty obvious to see. She's
Can I-
also kind of emaciated.
A what?
Emaciated. She's looking a little thin.
Okay. Can I hit her with the hilt of my sword? I want to bring her. I don't want to kill her, but I do
Yeah.
want to fucking bring out the fight. So, what's the non-lethal combat action?
You just rolled a strike at a -2.
Okay. I will do that then.
Gonna have to spend all these villain points on the centipedes. Oof.
Strike at a -2.
Just
Yep.
spend them all on health.
-2
Every villain point
circumstance
gives
if
it
you're
10
doing that.
health.
I'm sorry. What was that?
-2 circumstance if you're doing that.
Okay. Circumstance.
It's a hungry head, really? Just gotta create some sort of cursed undead that has a mouth in its forehead.
I'll do it. I'm game.
Some sort of revenant that hunts down people and makes fun of other people with big foreheads.
That's gonna be what gets Druidic. He just insulted too many head sizes. The head venant comes for him.
Lord.
How do you set it to minus? Because it's trying to give me +1 modifier, but
Just roll it, and I can do the -2. He's ahead of this game.
let me.
When you know your bad
Nice.
guy just has to die.
I mean, with the
Yeah, stop
-2,
killing him.
that will not be a critical hit. It'll just be a regular hit.
That's fine. I didn't want to kill it by accident. Oh.
Roll your damage, but I think it's gonna be a knockout. Yeah, it's a knockout.
See, I can take things prisoners so we can question them later.
Nice!
Just
With
not
the-
imps.
Yeah, just not imps.
A cheer for him from the sideline.
So one action scurry, one action attack, one action left. I'll attack one of the centipedes.
Easy done.
Actually,
All the fucking status effects.
No, I won't. I'm gonna raise shield. Actually, I'm sorry. They're gonna
Raise shield?
attack me,
That's fair.
and they have villain points.
You absolutely do. All
Raise
right.
shield.
Hold the line!
Yeah.
Go full Hodor. Hold on! Hold on!
Well, 5-foot step. No, I'm not going to be that strategic. They don't know enough. Just checking to see if they have anything else. Nope. All right. Gonna try to bite you with its mandibles. See, this is why I have villain points. Thank you, chat. There we
Also,
go.
they're red-headed centipedes, which means they're gonna suck if they hit you.
That is just going to be a hit.
Yep.
For 1 damage.
I will take the 1.
Oh, I've already got modifiers matter going, Sabtender. And I also need you to make a fortitude save.
I should have blocked the 1.
And while you're doing
I called it.
while you're doing your fortitude save, it is going to try to bite you again. I'm not going to spend a villain point to reroll that.
Oof.
Oh, wow.
I have a hero point left.
You do.
I will use my last one now. Better.
You are fine. The poison will not take
You
root.
literally doubled it.
Yeah.
Now for round 2, the other centipede's
Yeah.
coming in.
Well, now I'll shield blocks. Now I know.
Now you're like, oh, these things suck.
Yeah.
The other centipede is going to do its step, so it's in flanking with you, Morgosh.
Yep.
As you're kind of fighting these things, you do get the feeling that it's like they're trained for combat.
Mm-hmm.
There goes another villain point.
It's all crits. It's all crits and this crit hits. I love it.
And that will be a hit!
Yes, it will.
Though still not a critical. Wow, a 2 again? I rolled a
I
number
will-
2.
I'll use my reaction to block. Shield block.
Alright. You take no damage.
Is that spite I hear in your voice, brother?
Something akin to it. And that's going to be a miss. I'm not sure if they're going to get fruit, but we're going to remove them from the initiative because they've been knocked out cold.
They're sleeping. They're having a nap.
Nixie! It is your turn.
Yay! So both of them are asleep? Oh no, she's just, that person down there is just asleep, okay.
Yep. She's doing the big kassoos.
She's having a nap.
The big snooze.
A
Alright.
growing lump on the side of her head from when Mordosh knocked her out.
Alright.
It's bigger now.
Oh, no.
Gonna make this
Alright.
thing a complex. God.
I have it targeted this time.
Oh,
You have 2 hero points.
Wah. I'm gonna use one. How do I do that? Hold on.
You click on
you
it.
right-click the
Right
box,
click.
remember? The actual box that came up for the attack.
Yep.
I mean, when it's determined, it's determined.
Yep.
Oh,
Sometimes you miss.
Well, I'm just going to go sit in a box. It's
Hey,
fine.
you did roll a crit for your initiative.
You did.
Swings. That's
She went pew pew.
that's the 11th crit since we came back for break. It's all crit misses, crit hits.
Nixie, you're pretty safe. I can't really give you much of a suggestion for a third action. So if you just want
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Swear.
I'm just gonna swear and
swear, flashing, yeah.
end my
that's fine.
turn.
Better.
I'm gonna shoot one of the thingies.
You go shoot
Have
one
one
thing.
targeted.
Yep.
Yes, have one targeted. Is I suppose reloading a thing?
Yes, it's a one action to reload.
Okay, so I would have to reload and then attack.
Yeah. As a suggestion, because you are a rogue,
Aw.
you can attempt a stealth check to hide
Oh,
as an action. Well, I'm just thinking because you have
there's
the
not
three
really anywhere
actions.
to hide though. Let's like dive into the water, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying as kind of a teaching thing.
Yeah, that's
You-
that's nothing, but it's a beach.
Yep, easy done.
Someone manufacture me a tree, please.
You can hide behind Misha.
No, because the I was like there before anyway, but I had to move for the
I
vantage
know.
point.
I'm just.
I will attack them and then I will reload the bolt after that. Wow.
Chad didn't give you a hero point. If you want to use it here.
Nah, I'll just reload.
Yeah.
Let's use my last thing, so that's my turn.
All right. Drunic.
Drunic currently resists the urge to roll on the floor laughing.
Falls prone.
Falls prone.
Hideous laughter. No
Oh.
magic required.
That's fine, I'll just command Misha to do it. Actually, no, fuck it. We're gonna send Misha up there to help out Drunic. First action command Misha.
Yep.
To try and get up here.
I will need that athletics check.
Yep.
That will be a success.
Brilliant. Misha is going to. I need to quickly check get him.
Yeah.
Just when I hit them.
Yeah, just when
Yeah.
you hit them.
Yeah, she can. No, she can just go for attack.
Okay.
She's going to attempt to. Oh, actually, helps if I do that first.
Jesus.
There's number 12!
Christ.
I mean, that's not
Jesus
a natural
Christ.
20. It's just a critical
No, but yeah,
hit.
still pretty
Still a
good.
crit. Misha.
Yeah.
Wow.
Misha, go chop.
Yeah.
Slimy, yet
I told
satisfying.
you.
As Misha
is
crushes it.
legitimately more useful than I am.
Una Matata?
Yeah, you got it.
Immediately.
Now I didn't draw both my. I didn't say I drew both my axes at the start of combat, so that's fine.
Yep.
I will draw an axe. Actually, no. He's going to draw 2 axes. There's no reason not to. And then he's going to use his final action to hunt that one.
Yep.
Which I need to select him. Target's my hunted prey. Perfect.
All right.
Nice and done.
Mordosh, you have the opportunity
Yes.
to finish this.
Yes, I do. First, let's turn off the spider shield. Almost rolled without targeting it.
It's just because you get the fun animations when you do.
I missed.
I might get to use that villain point after all.
I will. With my second action.
Crit.
Intimidating gaze.
Alright, give us a demoralize. Just an intimidation check.
Oh.
It is super frightened as you kind of glower down at this thing, reaching into something primal in its small insectoid brain. Where's that frightened one?
He sees
There
you
we
as a
go.
giant foot.
Yeah. And for your third action,
Ray shield. Sure.
Ray
why
shield?
not?
you sure? Alright.
I love the animations.
Alright. Well, the frightened centipede. Well, all creatures, when afraid, will either fight or flight. He's gonna fight. Oh god, +4, alright. You know what? I have one villain point remaining.
Do it. Do
You gotta
it.
be in it to win it.
Crit.
Look, I rolled a 12. I don't like the chances here, but... Oh, it's gonna be a hit!
Nice!
And the damage...
1.
Oh, rolled max damage too! 3 damage!
Mordosh knows what he must do.
One
Reaction.
villain says.
Block.
Shield block? Yeah.
Yep.
No damage. Thank you, Chad, for the pity villain point.
I love that.
I just want to see you hit him.
Just one. It is going to continue to try to bite you. -1 to its roll.
It's too much.
This,
Not the
everyone,
funny.
is what we call crit fishing.
It's because you said it's DeMarcus. You jinxed him.
Last one.
I was about to say it's DeMarcus all over again. You just can't hit it. Number 50.
I mean, I'm not gonna have another opportunity. Let's try it. Yeah, I didn't think so.
60.
Michael, come! You sound like you'll hyperventilate.
That would be awkward.
His voice is getting higher and higher every turn.
Another opportunity? Well, let's find out. If this centipede is still alive by the time it gets back around to him, I have concerns.
Hey, you saw how long the wreath will survive.
I'm pretty sure I have
Who knows?
yet to hit somebody, so, you know.
When he gets back to his
Wow.
turn, he might decide just to run away. He's like, this isn't working. It's time to leave. He might take the
It's gonna
furry
load me up,
option next
okay.
time.
I'm gonna move for one action.
Yep.
Oh,
I do have to take down its friend, though.
if this centipede survives, it's getting a nemesis upgrade.
Yeah.
Comes back as a feat like a demon lord of centipedes. Remember me, you fuckers?
Centipede King.
Oh,
Just comes back as a lich. Gotta collect those murmurs.
oh, centipede lich sounds cool.
Divine Lance, let's go.
Again.
You got this.
Because
I
I don't
believe
know
you.
how many spell slots I have, so I don't want to use Moonbeam.
Cantrips don't take any, right?
No, I mean Moonbeam. I don't want to use it yet if I can't.
Yeah.
No, Moonbeam,
Moonbeam
is a
doesn't take a
one-time.
spell slot. Yeah, it's once per-
It takes a resource slot thing.
Once
it
every
has
10
above
minutes,
its
essentially.
section.
Yeah.
But
So
roll
I
your
could
hit.
try it.
I don't know that one, Gogrin.
Lead.
I remember that.
Oh, that'll be
you
a
change
hit.
your dice!
I did.
What is this nonsense?
I told you guys how to do it.
I didn't hear. Oh, they're so pretty.
For 6 damage. It is still standing.
Hey,
Or
Ish,
slithering.
it's not a awakened object this time, so it actually takes the damage.
It's a monopede, just a worm. God.
That was a
Arabetta.
great way to learn.
Oh, yes, me.
'Tis you.
I have reloaded already last turn.
You
so,
did?
I'm gonna try and actually hit it again. Or for the first time. Ah!
Well,
Finally!
that will be a critical hit.
Crits keep on rolling.
So is that crit damage?
That
Even
will
though
be
it's not
crit
natural
damage.
20?
Yes.
Because you exceeded its armor class by 10 or more.
As I
So, Iravetta,
Yeah.
at the risk of getting sued by Critical Role, how do you want to do this?
I'm like just swearing as I'm like reloading my shit and trying to shoot this thing, and it finally does. And I laugh menacingly because there's nothing here to hit me.
A seagull comes by, bops you.
Shit.
For fucking sake, don't speak too soon.
So, yeah.
The centipede lich appears. Crit, crit.
It rises from the dead.
An infected toad comes out from nowhere and just grabs it and pulls it into the void.
That's why the head was so big. It contains the centipede's reliquary.
Oh my god, stop it.
I go get my items again that I dropped.
Yep, easily done.
Hey, we actually deserved that one.
You did! You earned it! I'm so proud of all of you.
Bring the small one down, Mordash.
Yep.
I will bring them down.
Get Druidic, like, pull his axe out of the side of her head.
Yes, you may retrieve your hatchet.
Well, she said
She sprung a lick!
no. He said that he pulled it out before, so it's like
Yeah.
level 4 somewhere.
Oh, then I'll go up and get my
It was a
axe.
glancing blow.
Morash, do you
Okay,
need
so I'm
anything?
assuming you still, when you Toki people are going to go ahead and question her when she wakes up, or try to wake her and then
Should.
question her.
I really just want to loot the body though.
Oh, I could have killed her then.
No. We should talk to her too,
Where's...
but loot the
Oh.
body first.
The loot goblin has her priorities straight.
I
See-
mean, if she wakes up and pulls a dagger, that would be bad. Let's just take all her
Yeah.
shit first.
Yeah. Confirmed.
Oh,
Do you need
boy.
healing, Morash?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yep.
You got a little bleeding there, though.
Just a scratch. Just a flesh wound.
Can I just ask? How's the elder looking after seeing the second fight and how swingy it was? Does she look any more impressed with us or a little bit more concerned?
Oh no, she seems fine with it all.
Okay.
She's not like, oh my god.
She's not a
It's kind of a
micromanager.
affair.
She's not a micromanager. She's just
I
gonna
like
let
her.
you do your thing.
She's not judgmental.
Yeah.
Hey,
Look,
Tara,
Yeah.
I sent you instructions on how to do your dice.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for that.
Oh, you didn't send me instructions. How dare you?
No,
my
I'm
God.
sending to you too. Shush.
What do I roll to clear this woman of everything she has?
oh, that's not a roll. That's just what did she actually have.
I do that then. I clear her of everything she has. I don't want her pulling a piece of bread at me, basically.
No, that's fine.
Anything.
I am just gonna put these in
Chokes
the
Me
stash
out with a
though.
shit.
shoelace.
You are just
Gonna
gonna
let
what?
it go up and get you.
Nice.
You're gonna what?
I'm putting him in the stash.
Ah, cool. Yes, let the stash grow.
I wonder what dice you're gonna use.
We'll see when I am not when I remember.
We're about to finish.
Shit.
The session's almost done.
We can do it afterwards.
Oh
we
no,
question the woman.
Grogan just gave me a hero point for Misha, and it's like, well, but
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
waking them up is not difficult, or waking her up isn't difficult. Let's just
Open
grow them.
hand slap. Oh look, they're awake.
And I have rope. We can bind her, so she's not gonna just like
Bound?
run. Yeah, bind her feet and hands and shit.
Restrained.
I just had a dark thought. I've got that oar still. We could just like what is it? The where you bind them like a pig. You hang them like upside down as you
Hog-tied?
carry them along the pole.
Yeah, but
Hog tie, yeah.
we can afterwards. Oh, she needs to be able to talk. Tie it to the oar.
Or what?
Oh no!
Yeah, that was great. I loved it.
Oh no! Not another one.
The puns.
No.
That's up there with Captain Cliche.
Oh Jesus! And you all.
Ooh, okay. So, you wake her up, and she's kind of rears up with a startle, but kind of sees that she has been removed of all of her weapons and tools, and is quite bound. She looks a little bit frightened, but there is a look of determination in her eyes.
Can I smack the determination out of her eyes?
I'm sitting there smiling at her.
Oh.
At her level.
Good cop, bad cop?
Yep, basically.
So, what's the plan? She's conscious.
So, what you doing up on this cliff?
She kind of looks at you and tilts her head a little bit in kind of a full lack of comprehension.
Oh,
She can't understand what you're saying.
Can I try to identify what she is?
Sure. Society check.
That was gonna be my next question. Oh.
shit, what other languages do I know?
Yeah? I'll take that. 20.
This is a Darrow.
Haha.
They're a variant on the Deep Gnome. Kind of have a bit of a vicious reputation.
Mm-hmm. So they probably
Uh,
wouldn't speak diabolic, so
No.
No.
someone else is gonna have to translate.
In Pathfinder, can languages share like common roots, like Dwarvish, Gnomish, that kind of thing?
They can. It's society check if you want to kind of muddle through a conversation.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could try and like basically try and translate for Erevetter. Probably poorly.
Well, what do we speak as a party? Is
I speak
no
Orc.
one here able to talk to her?
Unless she speaks orc.
I've got your party sheet open with all your languages. Unfortunately, you do not share a language with her. Even something that would maybe dwarven on the outside. And speaking of Drunic, now that you kind of understand that she's a Darrow, you're pretty sure you can muddle through something.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna
So-
be very, very limited.
It is going to be limited.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you trying to get across?
I'm trying to basically whatever Erevetter's asking, I'm gonna try and translate.
Well, we have to make it simple, right? So, like, do we ask her
Yeah.
about the bolts?
Yeah,
About
I mean,
Joy?
Well, she's
whether
gonna say
she-
she's using the bolts because of.
If I
she's
say her,
using the
if I say Joy's name, does the woman recognize that? Like, does it? Because it's a name, you know.
You mentioned the name Joy, and it's subtle, but she does perk up a little bit. Not in a joyful way, more in a kind of, she does recognize the name.
Recognize it. So I'll, with like a bolt in hand, or two, because she was hit with two, point to the bolt, and mention Joy, and try and get Dorf, the Drunic, to ask her why. Why'd you kill her? If she was the one that killed her. Assuming that she's the one. I'm assuming.
You can assume away, it's fine.
Yeah.
And you're gonna put that across Drunic?
Yeah.
Can I help him
Like I
put
said,
that across?
As much as
somehow?
like, basically, yeah. Realize it's gonna be simplified. Basically, what she's asking is he's just translating.
Drunic already succeeded. So no need for an aid on that one. She looks to the bolts and looks to you, Drunic, as you're trying your best to kind of muddle through some deep speech that you overheard a couple of times. She hisses out something in a similar kind of deep dwarf. Prison.
What was that?
Prisoner.
Oh. Drunic's gonna actually ask off his own boat. I'm trying to think of a simple way to say this, but basically, like, what's Iron Harbor to you? Like, is Iron Harbor home?
Well, you kind of point in the direction of the town and kind of get across that sentiment of, like, you know, is this a place you live? And in a similar voice, she kind of rasps back, "It's home."
It's home?
Yes.
It was Joy's home. Why was she prisoner?
I'm assuming the town got taken over.
Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe she did something. We don't know.
I'm gonna ask about I don't have anything like rust colored, but he's gonna try and like show like point at his skin and just be like, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but like mime out like, you know, the disease, like the splotches on the skin, the rust.
That is a little bit difficult. I'll get you to do a society check. Aravetta, if you wish to assist with this, you can.
I would like to assist, yes. What did I roll? Same thing?
Same thing. It'll be a society check.
Now, if I use a hero point, it'll just get it's whatever I rerolls what I get, even if it's lower, right?
Correct.
Yep.
I'm not gonna hero point that because statistically I'll get lower.
Yep.
Get a +1, so it's 17.
Yeah.
And the 17...
I assume I passed that.
You did.
Okay.
DC's 15. You're good.
Good thing.
Okay.
With the 17, that will pass the increased difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
She does recoil a little bit, but it's in a gesture of understanding. Like, she thinks that you're putting across the point that you're infected.
I just like shake my head, like no.
He'll do whatever motion and like word got that across it, like that's been associated with the disease.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like joy and then that. And then like point at her and like, you know?
She nods.
Like, did you know?
Prisoner.
Is that why she was a prisoner? Because she got infected?
You see her kind of move her lips a little bit, trying to pass out the conversation, and she nods.
Okay.
So she was a prisoner because she was infected.
How
That's
did
what
she
you would figure.
get infected?
She
was fine a couple weeks ago. I looked to the elder weeks ago, right?
she
You
nods.
said that she came to talk to the village.
Yeah, or
before that,
nods.
Before that, he's gonna point towards Iron Harbor and be like, Iron Harbor infected, in like a questioning tone.
She gives you a non-committal gesture.
As in like some, or she just doesn't know?
He'll stand over a little bit more and repeat the question.
She kind of shuffles back a little bit into the cliff, but that's about all you get. It's a little bit trying to describe, you know, is this town quarantined or not, is a little bit too difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ordwing, at this point, speaks up and goes, perhaps we can take a prisoner.
Yeah.
If we're going to Iron Harbor anyway, we'll get the answers at the very least. If she's innocent, we can let her go.
True.
If she's innocent, I feel bad for beating the shit out of her.
I mean,
No, I won't. Who am I kidding? I pull out
Yeah.
rope, tie her up.
Oh my god.
Extra rope, it's fine. Alright. Well, with her in hand, you start to make your way to Iron Harbor. In a stark contrast to Osprey Cove, there's a general grimness of the town, even on the horizon. Various smokestacks kind of rising up in the distance as the smoke comes out from the top. And as you kind of sniff the air, beyond the smell of the sea itself, there's a scent that you first think is the just of blood, but then you realize that's the smell of rust.
Yeah. Kinda
And with that, we're gonna end the session.
nice.
Yay! Holiday Destination 101!
Oh yeah! I promise it's not gonna be an Innsmouth reference. Promise? I promise.
I was just gonna say it's another, like, you do get that kind of tan color from Rust. Could
Yeah.
it just be like the whole campaign's just someone really messed up trying to make like tanning formula?
Oh god.
Tanning experiment gone wrong.
But yes.
they're just cooking a lot of liver, guys. Don't worry.
Dwarf, you're staying online for a little while, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be swapping back to Sea of Stars.
Okay. Well, I'll raid into you. That makes it real easy.
I appreciate that.
But it was fun.
With all that, our heroes have begun their journey on Osprey Cove to Iron Harbor, going across the Kindred Coast. Running into a couple of problems, perhaps some new friends, maybe some new enemies. But their escort currently seems to be going well, but as they approach their new destination, the mystery only seems to deepen. But if you want to find out what happens, you will have to join us next week at Wednesday, 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. We will be continuing Rusthenge, presented by Tabletop Obscura for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, powered by Foundry VTT, with music by Marco Gelfi. Players, do you want to do a shout out for anything?
I want to point out how fucking professional that was.
Yes, that was very well done.
It's practiced.
I'm very impressed.
I guess I'll shout out mine and it's just streams and be like, hey, we stream too.
I didn't stream tonight though.
Ish didn't stream tonight, but she'll be streaming sessions. I stream sessions. I do D&D things. I'm looking to learn to do Pathfinder things. Hence why I annoy this guy.
Yeah, it's also easier.
And yeah, I'm excited to see how many more fucking swingy crits that we get next week.
It's gonna be interesting.
Because that was fucking funny.
That was pretty crazy.
All right.
I only have to shout out adorable little fishmen on a beach with pinwheels. Don't mess with them.
Yeah, and reef floors are hard to hit. Who knew?
They can be pretty nasty, especially in groups. Well,
Yeah.
with all that said, the VOD for this will be up on YouTube within 24 hours. So, not 24 hours, 48 hours. Otherwise, be sure to check me out on all the socials. Where's that thing? There's that thing. I'm posting stuff to TikTok now as well, like little shorts and stuff like that. Apparently the new series...
Clock app!
Yeah, Friendshaped is going really well, I must admit. But, all that said, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone!
Bye!
Night.
Bye!